Hey, what's up? We are live today and we are discussing Raising Kanan, specifically season 5, episode 5. But let me ask y'all a question because I've seen the internet and I've seen y'all comments and y'all being, why y'all act like Rock don't really care for Kanan? Because y'all think the whole thing was a ploy just to get Kanan hurt because of Pino. And I'm like, where did y'all get that from? Could this, I'm just asking, devil's advocate, could Rock really be grieving? Because we know she loved Marvin. She raised, not Marvin, Lulu. She actually raised Lulu and Marvin. Remember, when Lulu was wilding out, his sister picked him up and took him to rehab and made sure he stayed the hell there. As mad as she was at him, can't she be sad? Because she was definitely hurt that it happened. But we're going to get into details because y'all are going in and acting like this girl. The only thing Rock might care about is her family. She is definitely trifling. She's mean. She's everything, all of the things, but she loves her family. So no, I do not think she was doing everything just to be under Pino because if y'all remember, she was going to let Kanan take her out. She was ready. She was like, listen, I'm not even going to fight my son. But anyway, we're going to start with this intro and we're going to get into it and we're going to talk about it. Because argue me down if y'all want. But we ready to go.
If you in the movies, here's the spot. Trendy gossip, no need to spin around the block. Just listen to the pod, cause Amina seen it. Ooh, Amina seen it. Amina seen it. Amina seen it.
What's up, CJ Harris? How you doing? How'd you enjoy the episode? He says, good evening, Amina. How's everything going this evening so far? Whatever. I mean, not whatever, but I read it a little bit jumbled, but everything is well. I'm chilling and I'm here with you guys and I'm ready to talk. I mean, why not? But how did you enjoy the episode? And how did everybody enjoy the episode? Hey, Stephen Harris, what's up? I know y'all enjoyed it. Because I enjoyed that. It was one hell of an ass whipping. That was dessert. All right, let me ask y'all a question real quick. So I remember, and I kept asking myself, why Rock keep messing with Kanan? Because remember, she was having him picked up by the police. I'm like, she's doing too much. But then I realized, it didn't dawn on me until this episode, that she was mad at Kanan still for taking out her brother, but she wanted him to pay, but she didn't want him to pay with her life. And I do 100% believe that she knew her brother well enough to be like, yo, I can't tell Marvin because Marvin would take him out, which 100% she was correct. I don't believe she told him on purpose. I know y'all believe, oh my God, because she's all under the table for Pino. No, I believe that mess really slipped. I think that she was taking out her aggression because it be times, remember, she can't sit in certain places of her house because of Lou. She's never had somebody's unaliving affect her like that. And plus, if Rock means to take you out, she's going to prepare and she's going to mean to it. That's why I said, if you ever seen the way Rock took this dude out, you know, where Marvin was, the rider for Kanan, it was sporadic. She was losing her mind. She was having a Rock breakdown. Rock is a cold A person. So her breakdown is going to be cold as well. Because I remember she was like, Marvin, make him talk. Make him talk. She went from make him talk to just taking him, laid him out. She was angry. She's angry. She's fighting with her son. She's angry her brother's taken out. She's angry that she's embarrassed. Pino embarrassed the hell out of her. And she realized, yo, Kanan is not going to stop. He's like, yo, why is your son lined with your enemy that wants to take you out? He don't want you breathing. And your son is sitting there lined up under him. I know that hurt. that made her mad too. And she's like, and Pino definitely got in her head because she's like, what my son saying about me? What my son saying about me? Like she spazzed out. And Marvin is in shock. I love Marvin, yo. I really don't want nothing to happen to this brother, but clearly something is going to happen to this brother. He couldn't understand why Rock was spazzing out. But when she told him, because we're gonna watch the what's to come up, because it was like a short snippet, but he was like, you still protected Kanan. Like out of all the stuff he do, you still protected him. That's what I'm saying. She still loved him. Like, let's not act like she's definitely a monster. She definitely did damage. But let's not act like this girl don't love her son. We're not gonna do that. At what point, can I ask y'all, at what point do anybody feel like this girl don't love her son? To the point where she had Pino unalive him, like she let Pino get on head to unalive him. It's never a point that I felt like she don't love her son. She trifling as hell. I think she messed up. I'm gonna tell you what I know where she messed Kanan's head up is when she tried to have Kanan take out his own father for real. Like that was crazy work. The father just wanted to get to know her son. This is what she's paying for. I don't know what it is about that Kanan's father, but she hated him. She really did. All I see is me says guilt, frustration, and built up. Exactly. That's what all of that was. She was frustrated than a mother. And I'm gonna be honest, he wasn't a soldier. A soldier. He was a young man. Stephen Harris says, damn, Marvin flew over there to Kanan's spot after finding out. Yep. I mean, I didn't expect anything less. Yo, he been on these streets. He been greasing palms. He been paying everybody. Like your man was handing out money like he's Santa Claus. I know the streets is upset that he now knows who took out his brother. Cause yo, he was making it rain in those streets. Everybody coming up to him like Christmas. Marvin here. Marvin here. Yo, information. Like he don't give a fuck. Stephen Harris says Stefano is losing his mind trying to stop Rock. Yeah, Stefano, it's like a jealousy thing with Stefano. It's an ego thing. Like he thought he was putting Rock in the hole. And I think he's mad she got up. And it was like, hold up, you can't be, because remember, she came to him and was like, listen, we still can make money together. Nah, I'm done with you. Matter of fact, get out of Queens. She got the hell out of Queens. Now it's, why she not in Queens? Oh, you in Manhattan now? You working for somebody, you working under somebody else's territory now? Now I'm mad. That's ego. He's like, he wanted to be daddy. That's all he wanted. He wanted to be this. He wanted to be this Black Queen's daddy. What's up? Yes, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe and the like. What's up? Just being honest. CJ Harris says Stefano needs to go in 2 weeks from now. I mean, listen, we got 3 more episodes to go and 1 break next week. Which is crazy. That's why I knew. I'm gonna be honest. I was sitting there, and I don't know if y'all all do this, but do you ever take the remote control and be like, "Yo, how much more minutes I got to this show?" And I'm looking, and I'm like 5 minutes, because I was like, I could thought for sure Marvin was gonna go through Kanan's house, and I'm like, we only got 5 minutes. I think I was wrong. Maybe I didn't see what I saw in the coming attractions, and then all of a sudden, like it just went like do. I was like, oh my gosh. All I see for me is like, that's the problem. She keep protecting him. He has no accountability. Exactly. And I think that's when she realized, she was like, yo, I can't keep protecting. Like this dude is an effing menace. I can't keep protecting him. And I think it was more so like holding all of that in. I think it was a lot for her. And when that kid, like, yo, like he was a pinata with bullets. She realized that was a breakdown. Because she was so mad. She was like, get information. No. And she sprayed him. That's how you could tell. She ain't never been frantic like that. Usually if she do something, it's strategic. If she's going to take somebody out, she prepares for it. And that's what I'm saying. If she was going to tell Marvin, she would not have went and got the bicycle guy. That's what I'm saying. She would have just told Marvin and had Marvin go to the house. That's why I said after she done sprayed this kid, with flowers, with love. Yeah, I get what I'm saying, right? YouTube. Because I just had a video censored the day before yesterday. One of my Tigger movie videos. So I don't know what I did or what I said, but they definitely censored me. So I'm trying to be nice now. Just being honest, said he was a soldier. He helped Kanan take the girl. He not a kid. Oh, okay. Well, then he's definitely a soldier. Thank you. Sorry. I take that back. So you know what I'm going to say in here real quick? Everybody earned their unalivings. Like, regardless. When Rock get it, she did earn it. She had enough. Everybody got bodies on their hand, including your girl Juke. There is nobody that don't have no bodies on their hand. What goes around comes around. So unfortunately, and I love Marvin, but Marvin got more bodies than anybody on this show. He's such a sweetheart, though. He's like a gentle giant. I'm going to call Marvin my gentle giant. Slayeth the bias. Slayeth, right? We said I was going to call you Slayeth. Slayeth, I saw your channel. You are really good. You have good content. You speak very well, and you have good equipment. Anyway, you just like to mix everything all together in one video and just go for 3 hours. He'll interview the dragon, the raising Kanan, and all of that. He'll just go straight through. Stefano gonna get clipped for not minding his business. Stefano's definitely gonna get clipped. She's gonna come back around because he don't shut up. But actually, Pino said he was gonna clip him. Clino was like, "Don't you worry." I'm surprised that Pino stepped the hell up like that. I was like, "Oh, Pino got some balls." I'm just saying. I was like, I like it. He wasn't playing the fence. He was talking, and it's crazy the way he talks so polite to each other, and then they stab each other in the back. I'm just like, what? Stephen Harris says Marvin is going to regret not pulling that gat then and there, and Rock, you covered up Lou unaliving too. You ain't that innocent in either. Of course not. All I see for me is like, exactly. She didn't give him none of that chocolate. Emotional men like Stefano is the worst. And that's why Flossie was kind of getting irritated with him, because she was like, don't tell me what to do, Stefano. Like, and every time I notice, like, I was like watching poker and stuff like that. Everybody has like what they do when they get mad. So Flossie's tail, when she gets mad, she switches the topic and talks about something sweet. Or when she feels like she's going to get emotional, or when she don't like what you're saying, just like Stefano was like, listen, just please take my advice. She's this, she's that. How are you doing? How's your health, darling? That means shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear what you got to say. Let's talk about you. Don't talk about my business. How are you? How's everything? And why Stefano don't got a woman? I see why. He's so goddamn hard after Rock. All I see for me is that Kanan is her karma. Stephen Harris says, I don't think Kanan eliminate Marvin. He might try, but Marvin might unalive some other way or end up in prison. I think that girl is going to get Marvin. The little girl. Did you see Marvin's face? Like, all right, so if y'all go back and watch, Marvin was talking to the girl with the ice cream, and he had a face, and it was so sad. He was talking to her, but he had a face of concern, like it was a worried face. I was like, oh, my baby's worried. Gentle giant. Marvin is my gentle giant. Slay says, thank you, Amina. I appreciate that. Slay says, Garcia might be up out of here next episode too, because Juke is cray-cray. No. I think Garcia is about to find out who really took out Famous. Because now so not only is Jukebox paying him, he's actually really into the case, because now he realized the case is remember, he kept asking about Howard. So the case entwines with Howard. So he's really going to be doing this mess on his own. Not only he's getting paid, so he has incentive, but he also wanted to find out what he got a new lead on the Howard situation through the Famous. And they're hearing something about dirty cops. So he going to get to the bottom of this. Hey, to Marcus, what's up? Slayeth says, Marvin will forgive Rock for the cover up, but Juke will not. She about to be on one. I don't know, because Juke and Kanan still remained kind of cool, you know? But Juke was like ruthless. We got to see how that happened. DeMarcus says, if Stefano Marchetti gets eliminated, Rock can't use the that get out of jail free card. I don't know if they're gonna turn her into a snitch though, because they made her such a beloved character, but you never know, because they turned Ghost was a snitch. Y'all love Ghost. Look at y'all. All I see for me says Amber represents how Marvin has a heart for kids. Marvin has a heart, period. Because even when Rock sprayed him, he was losing. He was going ape-ish. I was like, oh my God, look at Marvin. Stephen Harris has a ton of foreshadowing with Breeze. Oh, we got to talk about Breeze. Breeze is a shady, slippery mall effer. With him even admitting he deserves getting taken out in a way that confirms we will see it happen in Origins, maybe first season finale. Nah, they're gonna leave Breeze in there for a couple of seasons. Like, we got a lot to uncover. And I'm gonna be honest, I think there's going to be some tension between. See, Kanan and Breeze are both sneaky and slippery, and I think the more Kanan gets around Breeze, the more slippery he's gonna be. But we got to talk about Breeze, because I'm watching it, and I even double watched it. Breeze know he ain't that boy's brother, and they both know, and they both like, brother. We gonna talk about that in 2 seconds. Like, I didn't even get to pass to anything that I wanted to talk about, because that whole unaliving. Let me come back. I'm gonna come back in 2 seconds. Slave says either Marvin goes to prison or Breeze takes out Marvin without Kanan's knowledge for the behind whooping he just got. Nah, that's not for Breeze. Well, Breeze would do it just to show fake alliance, because that's what he did in this movie. I mean, in this episode. All I see for me says Juke is low-key helping Garcia solve his case. Yes, he is. And when Garcia heard that, I bet you that made his manhood hard. Because he's like, ooh, the case I've been working on, that I've been up Jukebox behind trying to figure it out. Yeah, dude. By you doing a little freaking extra police work, you uncovering what you want. Sometimes all it takes is kindness and helping somebody out. Even though it's not kindness, but anyway, CJ says, so as you mentioned before, that Kanan and Jukebox are still cool. Yeah, so I don't understand that relationship, but they probably phony cool. Breeze will DeMarcus says Breeze will eliminate Marvin because Marvin beating down Kanan out of fake brotherly love. That could be. That's why I was saying they do got a fake brotherly love thing. This will cause a huge division between Kanan and Juke. But the thing is, I didn't really see much of a division between Kanan and Juke. But I mean, I gotta rewatch it. Because she was like aggressive. I think she was like kind of punking Kanan out. Oh, you still F with this? Or you still do with this? So I guess there was some kind of distance between them. All I see for me says Snaps and Pops is playing both of them. Nah, because Breeze is still doing his stuff on his side. Don't be night-nighting my Marvin. I think, honestly, I really believe Marvin's going to go to jail. Because, like, come on, everybody don't get away. Everybody don't turn up unalived. Some people just don't make it. Stephen Harris says the girl Amber everybody keeps saying this girl is wearing a wire. Like, everybody all over the internet is like, this girl's wearing a wire. I hope to God she was not. Because then I hope she has a horrible life. Because I'm like, I understand she's a child, but nah. Like, I got loyalty issues. Like, loyalty is like, I hate disloyal people. Sorry, I dislike disloyal people. Slave says, and that's how Kanan gets his scar from Juke. Something happens to Marvin. He got a scar from Juke, didn't he? That's crazy. Jukebox will eliminate. Damn, that's gonna be crazy. It's crazy that he got a scar from Juke and not from Marvin, because that was an ass whipping for real. Jukebox will eliminate Jackie because she will snitch on Jukebox. I don't think that. All right, so let's go with, because I want to talk about something, because we still gonna get to Rock and Kanan and stuff like that, because y'all really, really harsh. All right. So this is where I'm talking about Breeze and his fake ass brotherly love. This is when I realized Breeze is fucking lying. All right. First of all, Breeze never mentioned that all this time Breeze is up under Kanan, right? All this time Breeze is under Kanan. He ain't never mentioned that they brothers. Like, wouldn't that be something that you would say a little bit sooner? Nah. After he took out his friend, he was like, don't be scared. That what you think I'm gonna do the same thing to you? So to get him off his guard, remember he was playing chess. He was just trying to figure stuff out. Just like he had Kanan take out Taz. He was just quiet and he was just moving. He was moving chess pieces around and he met with Rock. And then he ain't like Rock, because Rock was like, yo, as long as you're doing business with my son. Look, I like talking rough like her. I don't know. It's the roughness. I'm be up in your face. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be every effing where. So she realized that Kanan is her kryptonite. After Rock paid Breeze a visit, all of a sudden, we brothers, man. Right? So not even that. The whole situation with the truck, you telling me that that's not weird. So if I have product, right? And Taz is usually getting the product from the driver. Taz is not coming. I'm going to make somebody else. Wouldn't you let the guy know, like, you're going to be getting product from this new guy all of a sudden? No. But Breeze purposely doesn't. See, and the thing is, Breeze is strategic. So he didn't not tell him by mistake. He didn't tell him on purpose, and he sends Kanan there. Why wouldn't the truck driver be like, what do you do? I'm not giving stuff to you. Because God forbid anybody could have walked up to him and be like, oh, give me the stuff. I'm cool with Breeze. And let him give him the stuff. Breeze would have his head. Right? He's not supposed to give him anything. So Breeze purposely, remember, if Breeze knows everything and he's so strategic, why wouldn't he just let the driver know that Kanan is picking up product? Not even that. When Kanan comes and picks up the product and tells you, yo, he needs a verification, why would you beat his ass for that? But no, Kanan beats his ass. But no, Breeze beats his ass and has Kanan beat his ass too. And they're like, brothers, this is what I do for you. I love you. You see what I mean? There was no reason to even beat the truck driver. But you did it to have a bonding moment to let Kanan feel like he was special. And when he did that, I said, that's not his brother. And then he was like, oh, before my your mother got with DEFCON, he was with my mother. And we're like, yo, DEFCON don't even like women like that. So it's not like he was hopping from woman to woman. But this is what happens, Kanan, when you don't listen to your mother. You don't understand. Hold on, let me read your comments because we are going. Sorry. Let me try to read. Okay. I'm gonna have to skip some. All right. Kanan, DeMarcus says, CJ Harris says, I agree with you. To me personally, sometimes Demi doesn't know what Demi, like dummy, what he's going on about. Sorry. Kanan will eliminate DeMarcus says Kanan will eliminate Flossie to save Jarita's life. Now, that's what I said when I was saying DeMarcus, I didn't see that. I didn't know that in a trailer there's a weapon. Flossie's holding a weapon up to somebody. I didn't know that. So I'm like, well, what that's about? This will cause a damper between Rock and Pino organization and cause pain to Stefano. Phenomenal episode. Yes, ghosting. It is. It was. It is. Yo, it's been phenomenal every freaking episode this season. And I seen 50 Cent write that Sasha Penn did all of this and the episodes before. He wrote this all out himself. Shout out. I got to shout out to Sasha Penn. Oh, look at me. I'm grouping it out over here. Jacqueline unaliving remind me of Lobos unaliving. All right, so yeah. The Bree situation, I'm telling you, he's playing Kanan like a fiddle, but then Kanan's playing him right back because Kanan is like, my brother Kanan did it too. I said, oh, y'all both full of ish. And we know that Kanan is not his. We know Kanan knows that that's not his brother. So, but then Kanan's eye raised because now they're having a brotherly bond and they're eating lunch together because that's what Snap and Pops does to Breeze. They eat lunch together. So he's trying to show a closeness with Kanan by eating lunch together with him, or at the diner where Kanan only eats with Juke. Like Breeze is moving in. Bitch, nobody asked you to be here. Anyway, so Breeze is like, your mother took out DEFCON. And I'm like, DEFCON was in jail, and took his product. I'm like, how did that happen? Because he was in jail. I'm like, this is Snaps. It sounds like Snaps and Pops because they already told him that he got problems between his mother and all that stuff. And I'm not even sure if he knows about Famous and all that stuff, but I'm sure they probably briefed him was like, yo, he thinks that his mother took out his friends and stuff like that because all of a sudden Breeze comes up and was like, yeah, she took your daddy. She don't want you to be with nobody. But I was like, yo, ironically, that part is true. That part was true. I was like, damn. But Kanan, nobody knew that. And that's water under the bridge. So, and it's just, Kanan still got to know his mama love him. Because, yo, you took out her brother, her baby brother, who she raised, and she didn't want to tell on you. Whew, thank God he got that ass whooping. Yo, we should just play the ass whooping again, just because. We got to do a couple of knockouts real quick. I'm gonna try to squeeze it a little bit in there. Stephen Harris says Def Con was in jail with that was confirmed by Howard with NYPD. Yes, that's why I said he was in jail. So, okay, all right. Yo, I was laughing at Jukebox eating a goddamn peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Why was I laughing? Because remember last season, Crystal was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I'm like, you really gonna sit here and eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich right in front of our face? Okay, Jukebox. Shout out to Crystal. I was like, that was hilarious. She could have had anything. But we was, back in the day, we were murdering peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Me, I had to have the Skippy with the actual peanuts in it. That was my ish. I love my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Why people act like y'all don't eat that no more? Because they don't. Why y'all don't eat that no more? So I can't give my son a peanut butter. I'd be like, why don't you eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Now, yes, Jukebox will have twin low moving product. Yeah, they already kind of established that this episode. So yeah, I think that was also a foreshadowing with Jukebox when Marvin was like, you think you know what you getting into, but you don't. And that's what scares me. And I was like, oh, so Jukebox gonna have a hard road, because anytime one of them gives a warning, just like they gave Kanan a warning earlier, he was like, once you in it, you in it. Now you in it. Who the hell told Kanan he wanted to be a gangster? Oh, Ghostin said he still eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Fire. I want to get one now. DeMarcus says Jackie will be moving product through the club plump. Yes, she will. I definitely see her doing that. No problem. It's funny. Joaquin came to see Rock. He barged in her office and stuff like that. And he was like, you got beef with Stefano. He was like, and she was like, yo, you step in your boundaries. Nobody asked you to be up in my place. And then you coming in here threatening me or bullying me or side-eyeing me because of Stefano. I'm sorry, but Joaquin was correct. Because the reason he got unalive is because he working with Rock, unfortunately. So if he wasn't working with Rock, he wouldn't have got unalived. I was like, damn. Rock she definitely brings trouble wherever she goes. I think she's going to tear Manhattan the F up. Honestly, Stefano, it was an annoying little bit. I mean, female dog all episode, but he's right. She does mess up. Everybody gets messed up behind her. It's crazy, but everybody does. And she don't mean it, but everybody gets messed up because everybody's out to get her, so they try to sabotage her, but then nobody could touch her, so they start touching everything around her. Stephen Harris says Crystal eating peanut butter and jelly sandwich got eliminated by Pops in season 4, episode 9. Okay, well, damn. Who does that? Yo, why did you know the exact episode of it? Like, do you really study the exact episodes? Because that's crazy. I couldn't tell you what episodes. But I guess maybe, 9 was the season before the last, so maybe that's why. DeMarcus said it will be huge plot twist that Pop and Garcia get arrested. What? That Pop and Garcia get arrested? Why Pop and Garcia? Or you mean that Garcia arrests Pop? I don't know about that. So I already spoke to, I said, I think Marvin is definitely going to be in trouble for that little girl. And I'm so sad. But usually that's how it happens. It'll be something else that you did on the side. He did so much dirt. He probably get in trouble for something else. Probably like this little girl. They do keep showing her. He want that nice. Like they keep showing her. I don't like it. I wonder if he was looking at her like, do I gotta take this girl out? But he was like, yo, that'll be like the third time that family done got him into some ish. Trying to be an uncle, yo. Can't save everybody. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Poor babies. I feel so bad. I don't want Marvin to get in trouble. But it's his time, you know? He earned it too. But damn it. Oh my God. Y'all still going at it? This is why y'all staying. Y'all got YouTube beef with each other. I'm not gonna get over Breeze and Kanan talking about I take care of my brothers. They are so fake. I'm like, y'all fake ass brothers. So they're gonna do everything in the name of brotherly love and just be fake. I told you I like the fact that Pino stuck up for Rock. But he's so trifling the way he does it. He was like, listen. He goes to who that? Stefano. And he goes, oh my God. I was worried about you. And I'm sitting there like, this dude don't give a F about Stefano. And Stefano's like, yeah, you know, and he said something smart. And then he was like, you know, it was Rock. And Pino was like, she said it wasn't her. And they were going back and forth. He's like, well, I was told it was. Well, there's nobody to speak up and say that. That's Pino telling him to shut the fuck up. Stop whining, you little. We don't got no proof. Have a good day, sir. And then they smile and, oh, it's love. So what I found out is that Pino is actually the big guy. He's bigger than Stefano. So Stefano is going to take out Pino because Pino was like, he's going to take me out. Like they may speak wise guy, but they know. So he was like, it's not right now, not right away, but he's going to make a move. And that's true because Stefano, what he do? He took out the dude that tried to take him out last episode really quick. I mean, last season, real quick. Stefano's really nothing to be played with, but he's just so like bitchy. DeMarcus says Kanan will be down with Ghost eliminating Breeze because Breeze found out that DEF CON wasn't Kanan's father. I don't think that they believe that. Well, I see the only thing with Kanan, I don't know if he knows that Breeze ain't his father, but I know Breeze know that ain't his brother. I don't believe it for a second. I think he's just trying to get up under Rock, and he knows to do that is to get closer to Kanan. So he's doing that brotherly love to Kanan. Oh, that's what you call DeMarcus. Oh, y'all are. Stop beefing with each other, guys. Just be polite. I don't know how y'all got this way. Anyway, please, DeMarcus, no talking about other YouTubers and nobody else talk about other YouTubers. Thank you. Come on, it's all love. Like, we having a good time. It was a good episode. Let's celebrate. Kanan got his ass beat. All right. Pino, yeah. Okay, so yeah. I was talking about Snaps, Pops, and Breeze. That was correct. What else did I want to talk about? Well, y'all know the judge was bought and paid for. And he's out the picture. Yo, it's just... Could we talk about Juliana? Julia? Yo, she was pissed off when Flossie called her Julia. It seemed like... So her name is Jerica. Jerica. you know, the girl that's sleeping with Kanan. So Kanan, of course, ordered the little escort again. And after he did the do, he decided he was going to pay her. And she said, I'm not taking the money. And it's crazy because the first thing in my head, I was like, oh, he's just going to call another hoe and pay her then. He going to put the money back in his pocket. Oh, okay. And call another. Because I'm just like, if he called you, he just call another one. Because he said he didn't want a relationship or anything. So, so now she doesn't want to sleep with anybody anymore. Now, what I was reading on Facebook, somebody was like, Flossie, what kind of pimp are you? Because I was like looking at Jerica talk to her reckless. She was like, she goes in and Flossie is like, so she's at this guy's house and he's like, oh, I want you to dress up like an office person. So she gets in the bathroom. She's not taking money. She's effing for free from Kanan. So he's trying to pay for his services. And, you know, she's like, no, it's free. It's free for you, baby. I was like, oh, okay. So now he can just pay somebody else later. That's what I was just thinking. So then she goes to work. She was going to work late the other day. She's like, oh, let's go hang out. She's telling Kanan, like, you know, I want to hang out. She wants to be a girlfriend now. And he's like, I got stuff to do. So she goes into work and the guy is like, we're this or whatever. So she thinks about it and she changes. And that's, you know, amazing because she decides like, she looks at the money. So I guess it was like her worth and stuff like that. And she's like, I'm worth more than this. I'm not doing this. Just, and then got to like bark like a dog. It was a stripper that I knew. She was like, yo, it is not all the hype. She was like, we got to do weird stuff. They want us to do all of this for $1 to bark like a dog and do this and that. And it was like, it don't be worth it. They was like, this mess is crazy. So that's what I'm saying. She's looking at the money and she's like, yo, this is not, and she's crying. So she's like thinking about her life. Like this is not what she want anymore. So she's gets her stuff and she was like, oh, I'm not feeling well and leaves. And I was like, Flossie just let y'all leave like that? So she goes back to the thing and the way she talks to Flossie, I was like, girl, are you a pimp or nah? You got these ladies? Because she was like, I ain't feel like doing it. She was like, but you was late last week. Oh, well, I ain't feel like doing that. I was like, and somebody was like, yo, what is Flossie doing? Because Flossie act nice, but I think we're about to see nasty. I was like, oh, so I guess she could just quit. But Flossie likes to give an impression that's really not what she's like. Because I think, because what did they say? Matter of fact, in the beginning, they said, Flossie is not to be messed with and she's nasty. So, you know, we got to see that eventually, right? So I think the next episode, we got to see that. I was like, oh, Jerica just talked to her reckless. I was like, well, maybe she's liberating. And I don't really think that, but Slayer said, I'm ready to see what Kanan get back on look like. I'm not. I do not want him to get back at Marvin. I want Marvin to be fine. I want, if Kanan get back, I want Marvin to beat his ass harder. Like, I don't want no get backs to Marvin. Unfortunately, I know it's coming. Stephen Harris and Kanan is actually kind of creative, so his get back is going to be harder, unfortunately. Well, you know, he's going to have to take Marvin out. Stephen Harris says the stakes are getting higher each episode. It is. That pen, yo. Stephen Penn's pen is about to run out of ink. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, guys. I enjoy you guys. Pause. That sound like I work for Flossie. No. DeMarcus. Oh my God. I told you stop it. Stop it, DeMarcus. I will not tolerate that, even from you. Slave says, oh, DeMarcus says, Team Jarita. Slave says, Kanan is gonna have a baby with the woman of the night. Look, I had to change your words, Slave. Yes, he is. No doubt. The market says Jarita actually likes Kanan. Yes, she does. The Jarita starting to realize her worth. Yes, she's realizing that she's worth more. DeMarcus says Flossie is not afraid to get her hands dirty. No, she's not. That's why I said, like, they said she's dangerous and she's mean. The fact that we haven't seen it yet, I'm inclined. I want to see. DeMarcus said Flossie eliminated her daughter's boyfriend. Yeah, but that was a given. But all of this mean thing, the way they said that Flossie don't play and the girls are terrified of her. Jarita did not look terrified of this girl at all. She was just like, I was sick. I ain't feel like doing it. This and that. I'm like, does she not know she worked for Flossie? Okay, so the Rock situation. Let me see something. Slayeth, how are you? Would you like to come up? Let me know. Before, because I'm like pretty much done with all my notes. Yay. So we're gonna talk about this Rock situation. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so back to where I started, because y'all YouTube people, y'all are going in on Rock. Now I heard y'all saying that y'all think that Rock set up. Okay, yeah, I'll take your opinion too. So we're gonna invite somebody new, Slayeth. He has a YouTube channel. They go to link. And I looked at it. It's pretty good. So come on up and say hello. And I'm going to ask you about the episode. So yeah, you guys, everybody that's in here, if y'all could participate, because y'all was talking trash about Rock. And the consensus is y'all really believe that Raquel Thomas set Kanan up on purpose. Y'all think that y'all are under the impression that Raquel, look, now I'm talking as if I'm her teacher or some ish, that Rock purposely set up Kanan to be taken out or to get his behind beat by Marvin. And I don't believe that at all, because if she wanted to do that, then she would have just told Marvin that. She would not have him take the kid. She wouldn't have, get the motorcycle guy, crash the motorcycle guy. She wouldn't have had him do that. So you understand what I'm saying? The motorcycle guy would have been pointless. But she had the guy and she started having a breakdown because she's like, what does Kanan say? She doesn't have control. And it's crazy because he act like just being honest said, she knew. The kid knew. The kid was there when he picked him up. He's a soldier for real because he was holding that mess. But the thing is, she was like, squeeze harder. He knows. And instead of that, Rock couldn't take it no more. So the point was to get information out of the kid. And instead, she lost it. And then she gave flowers to the kid. Because I just realized I'm using the word KID. So I'm waiting a few seconds to hit the algorithm and to get that off. All right, so she took out the motorcycle guy. You understand what I'm saying? Because I told y'all I just got in trouble with YouTube. So I'm trying not to get in trouble. Hey, what's up? Welcome, Slayeth. How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on? Amina, Cena, salute.
How you doing? How did you like the episode?
The episode was one of the better episodes of this season. Not saying that anything's been bad. Pretty much, when you have a last season of any show, you always want to write up, never down. Yes. Every episode has been going up. I saw somebody else in the comments saying that the stakes for every episode have gotten, you know what I'm saying, crazier and crazier and crazier. You know what I'm saying? So I like the episode. I was anticipating Marvin putting hands on Kanan. I needed that. And it was an immediate pull-up. You know how somebody said, well, when I see somebody next time, no, that happened the next scene. He pulled up. So yeah, I like the whole joint. It was fire. It was fire.
I can assume, what was your favorite part of this episode?
Honestly, my favorite part of the episode was when Rock and Marvin had the little bike soldier, and you know, basically, this was one of the first times I've ever seen in the Raising Kanan series where Rock actually was like breaking down and she was vulnerable. Even when you see her like moving sloppy, she always has a plan in her own brain. Those moves when she took Young Boy and she shot him up and all of that seemed really, really erratic, out the way, desperate, emo, all of that, which is why Marvin snapped on her. Now, if we can all remember, every season, every episode, what does she call him Marvin? The F up, right? She said, you such an up. You know what I'm saying? For you to be the older brother, you an up. And she, you know, that's up Marvin. You want to mess up something? Call Marvin. Marvin got on her ass this episode, and he was right. He was like, you're not even thinking, you just pulling moves or whatever. And to duck accountability, Amina, that's why she told him what Kanan did. You didn't even think about that, did you?
Oh my God, I heard that. Somebody said that.
Mm-hmm. She ducked all that accountability because Marvin got in her ass. And she's like, I can take getting cussed out, being told I ain't ish from everybody else, but not from stupid Marvin. Not from the older brother that acts younger than the younger brother. I can't do that. She couldn't handle it. So she was like, she scrambled. She was like, Kanan killed Lou. What?
Okay, I give you that. And it might have been that, but that's what I'm saying. She didn't intentionally do it because everybody's like, oh, she did it because Pino. And I'm like, no, that was a mistake. Like, she lost it. She spazzed.
Nah, who is this? Alice.
Well, I see for me, yeah.
She had to let that ish out. Marvin was about to put that truth belt on her.
She did say that, yeah.
Eggs Blackley. Marvin was putting that truth belt on. She couldn't handle it. Rather than say everything that has been messed up about our entire family has started with me, she had to throw it off. She had to throw it off. She ducked it. She ducked that thing better than Mayweather. Whoa, no accountability over here, killer. I don't want that.
Marvin was like, you know what? I'll be back.
But she knew he was gonna crash out. That's why she told him.
Yeah. So that, yeah. So he'd be the crash out king.
It coincided with what Pino told her earlier, because, you know, in my opinion, he was insinuating you might need to put your son down because he's doing a little too much. He's messing with your money, which is in turn messing with my money, which is messing with all of our money. So you're going to need to do something before I do. Then, you know, he played it quick. I didn't say take him out. I was merely saying a bug needs to be stomped here, you know, an ass needs to be whooped. She couldn't very well go do it without having all her emotions into it. So she sent crash out Uncle Money Marvin over there to handle everything. And that's exactly what he did. I ain't gonna lie. Grown Kanan is my favorite character in the whole entire Power universe. That's why I like that 50 does his little excerpts before and after the episode. But young Kanan, he needed that. He needed that. I'm sorry. He needed that.
Why is Grown Kanan your favorite? I didn't like Grown Kanan.
Oh,
why?
really?
Oh, the way he set up that whole sneaker thing, he was trifling.
No. I like Grown Kanan because everybody paints him as the original villain of the original OG Power series. And I don't agree with that. Ghost and Tasha were the villains of OG Power. Let everybody understand this. More so Tasha, because she was able to pull her little puppet strings and influence Ghost to pull moves like killing Breeze and sending Kanan to jail. You know what I'm saying? And when she told him to keep messing around with Angela so that he could keep finding out information and
she did that for her family. Like it doesn't, how hurt she was and emotional. She said, listen, I'm not going to let you go to jail for this. I'm going to pull it together. Like she was hurt, but you know what? You're not going to jail. We're going to pull it together. We're going to do what you got to do. We're going to do what we got to do to keep this family safe. That's what she did. She stepped up there. That's why I don't be letting people go take her down like that. Because she stepped up.
Puppet master. She's a whole puppet master. I say all that to say this. Yeah, who is this? DeMarcus Vaughn, my man. Kanan was misunderstood. How would you feel if somebody you have no idea it's happening, somebody took you away from your son for 15 years, got you off the board so they could run the hustle the way that they wanted to. Then you brought my son up. He's softer than baby shit, and now I got to come back and fix all that once I get out of jail. I would feel bad too. I want my get back too.
Okay.
Think about it.
No, I understand. They set him up and they sent him to jail. Like, that was wrong. That's why nobody addressed that. That's why I said, well, power is they have made the stars of the show snitches. That's why I said, because I was like, oh, they're not going to make Rock a snitch. But then I was like, you know what? Ghost was the biggest snitch ever. So
Ghost and Tasha were the villains of OG Power. All that fool did was walk around, wear suits, and talk on his phone and lie. That's all he did every season of every episode.
I like Tasha. Listen.
and Tasha was pulling all the strings. What did she say? I even saw a clip of it a day or two ago when she said, we wouldn't have this Kanan problem if you would have killed him and put him in the dirt 10 years ago, like I told you to. Manipulation. Yeah, all of that. Puppet strings. Tasha's something else. She's real smart, though. Can't knock that. She's really smart.
She's going to be the one. That's why I said I believe she's going to be the one to lead Origins. You're not going to, because they're going to need a leading lady. And that's why I said I don't believe that Rock is going to make it out or something's going to happen to her, but they can't have Rock and have Origins because her time is up. Like, it's amazing. She's amazing. But every time they have her in the show, it's going to be Rock's show. So they're like, they can't do it again. That's it. This is done. Kanan is raised.
Rock is going one of three places. She's going to WITSEC, she's going to jail, or she's going in the grave. That's the only three places. There is no unique where she rides off into the sunset.
No, she's done.
Nah.
She got control issues and she won't let go.
Issues and she don't like to lose.
Yeah, because that's right now. So right now, I will say that Rock is losing. It's like unique. The writing is on the wall and she will not let go. Joaquin, everybody's getting off everybody around her. She's in trouble. She's in hot water and she just keeps going. And I'm like, yo, Rock, walk away. But she's not going to.
No, she's not. She's not. Even this business between her and Kanan, that's your child. I'm not fighting my child. You got it, son. You got it, daughter, because I know what I'll really do to you. I'm not going to do all that. You've seen the clip of the next episode where she's standing on the block with Kanan and she says, I'm really at a point in my life where anybody can get it. And that includes you too.
She been threatening Kanan for like, her threats are empty when it comes to Kanan right now.
DeMarcus Vaughn.
What, this one?
Tremont will eliminate Raquel Thomas as she's leaving for witness protection.
Get out of here. He's bringing up Tremont. Tremont, no.
Tremont's soft, bro.
He is.
But he got connections. He got connections. That's the only thing about Drake. And he can hustle. But like really coming for some real getting it back in blood and taking out Rock, I don't see it. Jay
Carlos, hi, welcome. He says Tasha is the only one to set up Kanan twice. Tasha was dirty, yo. That's why I said she's gonna lead Origins. Watch.
That chick is a whole super villain, bro. Y'all keep playing. Yo, Kanan described her perfectly. He said, you gotta watch a motherfucker like, excuse my language. You gotta watch somebody like Tasha, man. He said, because she fine, and she knows she fine, and she uses it to her advantage. She's dangerous, bro. She's a whole super villain. I'm telling you.
She liked Ghost when he was playing the game, and she knew so the thing is, when Ghost stopped playing the game and he wanted to just be legit, she knew she couldn't compete with that because that's not how they bonded. They bonded because she was trying to get him on top the whole time. So, and he stopped talking to her in that way. So it's just he was out of her reach, and she doesn't know how to play the regular game.
Not only that, but she liked the bad boy, like most women. She liked the bad boy, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For him to be a regular club owner and all of that, her looking at Ghost and not seeing him as anything else, James St. Patrick was hurt by that, which is why he veered off and kicked it with Angela.
No. He veered off the first episode, so we're not doing that. That is not the reason why. He
You really
already
want to talk about the
out.
first episode? You really want to talk about who did what in the first episode?
He started it. I'm telling you, he started it.
He started it?
He started it.
Oh no. I need help from chat on this one, man. Amina seen in chat. Who was in the back of the car playing with they non-meanery while young boy Sean was up there driving before Ghost did anything?
He ignored her to get this girl's number in front of Tasha.
He did. I ain't gonna lie, he did.
Yeah, that's what happened first. She got in the car because she was like, he's not paying me attention. Now that was off the okay. So the thing with Tasha, I don't know, like why the drive? Are you see? How are you gonna go down like that? Like,
you want to know
what?
The driver.
All he gotta do is fire him. Now what?
The driver is his young boy, practically his son. Most of the time when a woman cheats, she don't cheat with anybody that you don't know. And if she do, it's somebody that's way better than you, that you can visually just see that. Oh, you just gonna cheat on me with 50 Cent. Okay, cool. I'll take the L, whatever. Most of the time women cheat with somebody you know, somebody close to you too.
I don't know.
It can hurt worse. So it can hurt worse.
No.
I'm just saying. Ghost got a woman's number first episode. You went in the back and gave this young boy, this little wet behind the ears youngin, a whole show. You did OnlyFans in the back of your truck.
No, I mean,
come on, man.
She wanted somebody to pay her attention. That was wrong, but Ghost started it. Ghost started it.
Okay.
He knew what he was doing when he went back. He said, I'm not letting you get away again. And she was sitting, like he ignored her the whole time because she's like, let me go sit somewhere where he could see me. I look all fine and stuff. Ignored the hell out this girl. And he's all up under this girl and she following him. And her heart broke right there.
And another thing too, Amina, like I said, when you're looking at somebody and all you knowing him for is being a drug dealer, and then he kicks it with Angela, and Angela sees him as more than that. She's seen you as the college student. She's seen you as a business owner. She would rather see you as that. She's seeing more in yourself than you would, versus this other woman over here who says, only thing I see you as is the biggest drug dealer in New York City. The man didn't want to be that no more.
Well, you know what? That was a lot of people in her head because that's the way she felt like that's the only way she could compete. That's the only way she felt like she was worth something to him because that's all she know how to do.
And then she took a look at Angela. What she say? He said, who was talking to her? Lakeisha was talking to her. She said, you seen the other girl? What does she look like? She said, she don't look nothing like me. That's another thing.
But okay, so because I have rewatched it recently, but we do got to go back to the Kanan, I think.
My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
But no, real quick, I saw when I rewatched it, it was a lot of hurt. It was a lot of pain. It was a lot of, he forgot her goddamn anniversary. Like I rewatched it. Like it was a lot of hurt. It was a lot of distance. She was like, he always talks to me or we always go to the bank together. Nah, go by yourself. And he's skating off with Angela. He cheated way before Tasha really cheated. And Tasha was not happy with cheating. She wanted her man. So it was a lot of hurt. It was a lot of pain. And even when he got caught out there, she was like, listen, well, you can't go to jail behind this. We got to fix it. She still tried to fix it. So I commend her for that, for putting her emotions. Because, you know, some people, they'll be emotional and try to sabotage you or take you out. She was mad, but she's like, you're not going to jail. Okay. We're not doing that.
Hold on. All I see for me says, I thought Tasha was the good girl gone bad because of Ghost. No, sir.
She was always bad.
No, ma'am.
She was always bad. Like
she's smart. That super villain. I'm not lying when I say this. Whole super villain.
All I see for me says Sean was just like Jarita, weak for love.
Facts. Just like his mama.
Sean was definitely weak for love. DeMarcus says Cash will be pissed that Tommy's working for Tyreek. And Tasha was eliminated. Okay.
And Tasha eliminated his mother, Lakeisha Grant. Might we see Cash in Power Legacy?
I don't know what's up with Cash.
I'm with DeMarcus too on that one when he says Tasha got to go in Power Legacy. It's time for her to go too. She done did too much. I agree. She done did too much. It's time for her to go.
Y'all not gonna bash all these women.
Too many strings, Amina. She gotta go. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
How long will these bullies last?
So, okay, this Raising Kanan. What was I gonna say about this damn episode? Okay, so you already agreed with me then that Raquel switched up. I mean, not switched up. What was I saying? My light went out. I'm so sorry.
Do you think?
That Tasha, I like your background. Look at that. You was all colorful and stuff. That Tasha switched. No, not Tasha. Raising Kanan. Sorry. That Raquel accidentally slipped it up with and let the cat out of the bag to Marvin at that moment. Still
questionable as if it was an accident, but yes, I agree.
So do you agree that she really loved her son?
Yes. Because she would have told it that night when it happened with Lou. And she wouldn't have did Lou the way that she did him, just leaving him out there for anybody to find. That might have been the most foulest thing Rock has ever done, bro. Look at the way she did Lou to cover up for this trash monster of a child she had, which is also her fault as to why he came out the way he did. Yeah, man.
What would you have rather? What would you rather her do? Chop up his self?
No, man.
She did that so that she could have a proper burial so that the cops will find him right away.
We way past talking as a family. There is no let's sit down and talk about how Kanan killed Uncle Lou. There's no talking after that. Like it's really over. Honestly, after Kanan pulled that gun on her last season and we were left with that cliffhanger,
it should have been done then.
Their whole family relationship was really over.
It should have been done then. Then it really should have been done. There was nothing else. But then it's like, so I see people on the internet commenting saying, oh, it was an accident though. Why don't she tell him it was an accident? He meant that bullet for his mother. I'm like, yo, that's still messed up, right? Like that doesn't make it better.
And it wasn't an accident. Because you want to know what happens when people have accidents?
They say sorry.
Apologize.
He did not care. He never said, I'm sorry. He just didn't care. Water under the bridge.
What your man Kanan said? She said, Kanan, you ain't nothing to me. Me and you, we ain't nothing no more. Kanan said, okay. If that's the way you want to play it, I don't care no more neither, Rock. I hate the way he talks. But anyways.
I do too. It gets worse every season. I'm like, no, I hope he's dialing back.
Oh, man.
Sometimes I'll be like, what you say?
But at the same time, you almost got to respect Kanan because, yeah, it might have been a mistake of him killing Uncle Lou, but he stood on it. He stood on it.
I still don't know. It doesn't matter. Say sorry. Cry. Do something.
Now that makes you think. Is he sorry?
I don't think so.
Exactly. He stood on it.
Which is why everybody wanted him to get his behind whipped.
And you can almost blame Rock for that situation too. All of this is linking back to Rock. All of the Thomas family going down is Rock's fault. Plain and simple.
Listen, you know what? Right now, I'm going to take a page out of Rock's book and say, how could she be the problem and the solution at the same damn time?
Ooh. How can she be the problem and the solution at the same time?
I always want her to fix everything, but yet she the problem.
You know who said something that might have been the realest thing this episode that we're currently talking about right now? Stefano. Stefano said she is a plague. Everything that she touches gets destroyed. Joaquin, you said it earlier. Joaquin should have just stayed away. He should have, wherever he was at. He came back to work with Rock, and what happened to him? He died in a dirty bathroom. Nasty work. The whole plug gone after he gave her permission to knock off his cousin.
I know. That's why I said, like, everybody. Flossie's business is going down, and I see it, and I feel like yo, Flossie really do gotta cut her off because. Hold on 1 second, DeMarcus, I see you.
My money don't jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle, for sure. Green, money's all I need. Money, get it, money, with a honey, get the Lamborghini wheel.
Okay.
Thank you, DeMarcus. He says, I wonder Pino or Flossie know about snaps and pops.
Yes, they do.
What do you, no, what is he talking about? Know what they did, or?
He might mean, does he know like how they playing in the streets, period? Because they're not drug dealers. They just got their money out there. So, yeah, the snaps and pops are real players. As low-key as they are, they're real players. Pino and them know about them. Definitely.
All I see says, I say for Ghost and Rock, if you are currently in a criminal lifestyle, how can you teach your kids right from wrong? I mean, it's funny because I was watching this podcast earlier. What podcast do I watch? I watch what the hell is his name? Because they had just got out from doing time. It's somebody that Sasha Penn follows, the one that 50 Cent said that, Prince Miller from Queens, from Jamaica, Southside Jamaica, Queens. And they were talking about their sons are just they just came out from doing time and they can't keep their sons out of the street. And they trying. But it's like, I guess maybe they did their time, and if their sons want to follow in their footsteps because their fathers was the man.
It's an age-old case of Young Miami. I preach city girl stuff, but I don't want my daughter being a city girl. It ain't gonna happen if that's the environment that they raised up in. So yes, all I see for me, you are 100% correct. You can't be a drug dealer and a scammer and a murderer and then come home and be like, now don't do that. It don't work like that.
DeMarcus says he just subbed to your channel. Of course.
Salute.
I told you speak very well.
Salute.
You just be lazy, play it. You be like, yo, I ain't editing nothing. Yo, I'm just gonna speak and that's it. I'm gonna put everything together.
I like just talking and getting it all the way through because my thoughts be real fresh right then and there as I'm looking at everything. So, but I do need to get to some editing.
You got to get off the live and then just do another live for each subject because people got low attention spans. They come for one thing and one thing only, and they in and out.
You're right about that. Okay, I'm gonna try that out.
All I see for me says, I say for Ghost that and Rock, if you are currently in a criminal lifestyle, I already read that. I'm sorry. DeMarcus says Jukebox still doesn't know that Joyce Thomas asked Raquel to put Joyce out of her misery, but so what? Like, it's irrelevant. They did what she couldn't do.
That don't matter. They're not even really speaking like that.
Yo, why Juke don't like Rock? And I'm like,
well, you don't remember when Juke originally started working an episode or two ago. You got to remember all of these seasons that we've had of Raising Kanan, Juke has tried to distance herself from her family because she says they're psycho killer drug dealers. I don't want to be like that.
That's the psycho.
Now she's noticing she's just like them and she's just embracing it. So now she's talking about I knew you was getting down with us. I didn't think you was starting tonight. Juke talking about I ain't getting down with nobody. I'm working with my father. She's like, yeah, because I ain't got nothing to do with that. You funny, Juke. Like your father don't work for me.
It's true. She says facts. That's 100%. Like, Juke, stop lying. You know you work for me, right?
I work for my dad who works for me. Stop it. You funny. Come on, man.
So that was true. I'm like, Juke's
and
nasty.
she also slick kind of thought that Rock had something to do with Fame and Crystal, but she doesn't think so much now because of what Kanan said.
Exactly.
Which is why she's doing some more research with that Garcia POS.
And so, all right, just like y'all want to always give Rock the blame, then I guess y'all got to give Kanan the blame for Crystal's unaliving. Thank you. Because if it wasn't for Kanan, Crystal would have never gotten unalived.
I'm not. Here's a different way to look at that, right? You found out this episode when Breeze was talking, he said that Rock took out DEF CON and took over his whole hustle, which is why Snaps and Pops don't like him because they consider DEF CON family. Remember when he said that to him?
Oh, you believe that?
Here's the thing. We still don't know yet. Everybody's so manipulative.
Well, DEF CON was in jail when he so.
You can get somebody touched in jail. You can.
Yeah, but what is he moving in jail?
I say that to say this. If I can get at your son and manipulate him, don't act like we haven't seen that in this universe where I can manipulate your son and put him on my side and make him go against you. That's just as good as hurting you directly.
So I do not.
And Crystal hurts Kanan. Put the blame. You remember when she clipped Crystal when she was making the sandwich for her? She said, well, what have you been talking about with Kanan? She says Kanan thinks his mom took out Famous. So she was
I understand that. But that's
a good advantage. Let me take you out. We're gonna act like we talk to our little police buddies and tell Kanan, who's very impressionable at this age, fresh in the game, your mama has something to do with it. And it doesn't help much that she took out his father right in front of him.
Well, that part didn't. That part is where she messed up with Kanan. She messed up with Kanan when she tried to have him take him out. However, that's the crystal thing is Kanan's fault because Kanan wanted to be in the street. If he wasn't separated, remember, Kanan's family actually really sticks together. Nobody could infiltrate until Kanan decided he wanted to be a dumbass. Nobody could infiltrate that family. And that's why everybody's using Kanan because they're like, oh, this dumbass don't know his left from his right.
True.
Let's get him.
True.
J. Carlos 3559 says, but Kanan said in season 1 that High Post was who got Rock into the game. Yeah, that was somebody. That was another person before. That was before. No, that was after.
Say he got burnt alive for snitching, but they said originally Rock took out DEFCON and took over his whole hustle.
Yeah, he didn't.
That's what Breeze is trying to paint the Kanan right now.
Well, he's trying to do the same thing that Snap did, which what he did to Crystal. That's why I said Kanan. Breeze is trying to play him, but like I'm like, it's not like what's the name was even trying to sleep with women like that. DEFCON wasn't even trying to sleep with women like that. So stop it.
Yeah, he was.
He made it up, and
he was definitely a lovely gentleman. He definitely was.
He only said.
What I say? Okay,
he said he's a lovely gentleman, but we know what you meant.
Hey. But now, I don't know. This next episode, after that epic, legendary, mythical ass whooping Marvin just gave Kanan, where do you go from here? That boy looked like Martin after he got beat up by Tommy Hearn. You still gonna kiss me? Yeah, that boy looked bad. I'm telling you.
Congratulations, Marvin. So, and then I saw on the preview that Marvin still goes in there with a gat and blows up the whole door.
At this point, I think he's looking for Breeze now.
Why Breeze?
Because that's who Kanan works with. This guy who's twisting your head all up that he still hasn't met. You know, Rock's met Breeze. Marvin hasn't. I'm looking for the Breeze dude. Where he at?
Is that what he says?
He doesn't say it, but this is what I'm assuming with him kicking down doors and doing the Marvin thing. When you set Marvin off the leash, you already know what's finna happen. You know what I'm saying? Which is why most of the time Rock tell him cool out. Yo, cool out. We can't do that right quick because I know what you finna do. But when she says go ahead and do your thing, Marvin is shaking trees. You understand me? Yeah. So Breeze might go at Marvin on behalf of Kanan because of that ass whooping he just gave him. He might be like, yo, don't mess with him. We're going to just let this slide or woo. And Breeze will be like, all right, and then go handle it himself. Marvin and Breeze might bang out next episode.
Well, we know Breeze stays alive. So that's the only thing I don't like, the fact that we know Breeze and Kanan survive, because I would have been shocked because I would have thought Kanan would have got taken out if I didn't know, you know? Because, if Juke wasn't there, Juke saved his life.
This will be episode 6 coming up.
Yeah, we got 3 more, 6, 7, 8.
The whipping of the millennium, boy. I'm telling you. Look, you ever seen somebody get beat in a movie and you over there doing the moves with him? I was like, yeah, hit him, get him, throw him down, smack him, all that, spit on him. Yeah, I was saying all that in there because he needed it. With this being the 6th episode that's coming out next week.
No, next week is a skip. It's a blank week.
They're giving us a 1-week skip.
Giving us a one. They had to put it in there somehow. Yes, they're giving us the 1-week skip.
Okay, cool. Trash.
They should have did that on 4th of July.
Ooh. Stars, boo. I hate it. I'm ready to go ahead and see what's going on because if they're gonna give us a skip, I say Amina, when it does come back that next week, Snaps and Pops get found out by Kanan.
100. Well, why by Kanan? Why not Juke and Garcia?
Well, I mean, eventually it's gonna get to Kanan by way of these 2 different characters because Juke ain't letting it go. She's not letting it go. And I still think Garcia gonna be laying on his back somewhere in the alley by Juke.
Oh, why?
Because he talked too crazy.
He talked too crazy, though.
He talked too crazy. And she's waiting around just to get that little bit of information. He talked too crazy.
Cause I'm like, he don't know. This girl is psycho.
You heard what she
Talking about
said.
she a kid. I said, psycho kid.
She ain't no kid. She ain't no kid at all. She's dying to catch another body. Have y'all seen her when she was taking the gun? She kept taking the gun, and her dad was like, yo, why you keep taking my gun? She's looking for a reason to get another notch under her belt. And what better way to do it than to go ahead and lay out one of them sorry ass cops who never survived in the Power universe?
I remember. So did you see them when they were sitting there? And he was like, we don't just take out people. And Marvin said, no, I gotta stop you right there. Y'all do. And then Garcia didn't say nothing.
Now you're just talking dumb shit. What you mean the cops just don't take out people? Come on, man.
He was like, okay, now don't insult me right now.
Right.
All I see for me is, she said, this live is great energy. Invite him up again. Yes, you do have good energy, but I saw that you are very charismatic. I was like, oh, you're really good, believe it or not.
Thank you.
Jukebox will dislike and distrust Breeze and be pissed that Kanan is still working for Breeze, especially if something happens to Marvin because of Breeze.
I agree. Jukebox be the first person to tell somebody, I don't care how tough you are, bitch, you ain't shit. She be the first person to tell somebody that. Oh, man.
Yeah, they're definitely coming. All I see for me says snaps and pops. Time is coming. Yeah, it's coming. I'm sorry.
On top of that, this last situation where Kanan and Breeze was sitting at the table and he said, I got this little extra thing going, but snaps and pops don't know about it. I'm trying to give you a piece. All of that's going to lead to them pushing snaps and pops out the way. And once Kanan finds out that they had something to do with Breeze, with Fame and Crystal, that's going to be even more of a reason for him and Breeze to link together. Because remember, they're brothers. They're happy and they're singing in their colors. Yeah. So,
when they did that, when they was like, brother, I said, what did you think?
No, y'all ain't no brothers. What you talking about, man? Your father a cop, and we don't know who your daddy is.
I was like, miss me with this, please, because y'all are not that. They sitting there taking out people talking about brother. I said, y'all gotta stop.
I ain't gonna lie, it was funny when they stomped out Fat Joe looking boy in the episode. Man.
That was for no reason. I told you what that was. I don't know if you was here for my explanation, but I was saying that Breeze knew all he had to do was call him and tell him that he was sending another person there, and he did not do that on purpose. And then Breeze come back and he shows out for Kanan just to say, I got your back, brother. It was a setup. That's why I said that's not his brother. He's showing.
All of this is to get him under the wing. He's been slick grooming Kanan ever since he came up on the scene, which is what led to him taking Taz off the board too. It's all a test. It's all a manipulation.
Because he wanted Taz gone. Because Taz signed his card already when you run into Unique. Like, what? Why would you do that? Are you serious?
He started questioning everything. He started slick hating. He wanted him off the board. And they had all of this plan, which is why the last time Snaps and Pops talked to Breeze, he said, we understand. I don't understand why we need the Unique dude. Kanan is a different situation. We know he's a special case. All of this has been getting cooked up. All of this.
CJ Harris says, what's up, Slave? Nice meeting you.
What's going on, CJ Harrison? Salute. Nice meeting you as well. I love your chat, man. I love your chat. They really be coming through for you.
Yeah. You know, they're amazing. This is that's what I said. Because I know you in the Power universe. You watch everything I watch for the most part. So I'm like, dude, it's just that you be sitting there. I saw your YouTube channel. I was like, oh, you're good. You're charismatic. You got the good equipment and everything. Like you been hiding under a rock.
I just be in the cut doing my thing, man. Trying to do my thing every 420.
Okay, so by anyway, what? Oh, sorry. I be bugging sometimes because I be thinking about 5 things at one time sometimes. But anyway, that is a great episode, folks. It was amazing.
It was.
Hey,
now y'all be nice to each other, man. We all here for the same thing. Y'all be nice, man. Come on now. Come on now.
Y'all are killing each other. So
I be seeing DeMarcus Vaughn everywhere. I see him everywhere.
Yeah, he do. He literally, that's why I said this is what he does. He's nice. But I don't understand y'all little YouTube beef because y'all been here all the time. And now all of a sudden, can y'all please stop? Don't do that here. Take that mess outside. No arguing. Because I like all of you guys. CJ Harris, DeMarcus, and who else is it? It's the one more y'all arguing. Y'all all my peoples. Like, cut it out.
I wonder who gave Kanan the nickname Special K.
Somebody gave him Special K?
Maybe Ghost and Tommy start calling him that. I remember that they saying something like that was his nickname in the OG Power. I think Ghost and Tommy started calling him that. They were at one point, Ghost, Tommy, Breeze, and Kanan were all real brothers at one point. But again, the title of the show is Power. People will steal and kill for it.
Yes. Okay, so I am going to show a little clip of the behind whooping
down the father of a child.
This is a clip of me because I record myself while I watch it now.
I saw it earlier.
Yeah. So I just want to get a piece of the butt whooping, and I already know that this is already what is it? It's already I know it's already played, so it's not a copywritten thing. It's not, so I chopped it up in a way where it's not copywritten.
Yeah, let me see that. That was an ass whooping from thy loins.
Yeah. Hold on, let me take this one off. This is not it. Because I want to. There's one where it shows it more so. Okay, I think it's this one. It is.
Hesitate putting down the father of a child.
She really did that. What the damn, Rock?
This drama with Kanan ain't worth all this.
You got Marvin acting up.
And put it on everybody else.
Kanan.
Oh!
Just say
It wasn't unique. It was Kanan.
I was losing my mind. So yeah, when he's banging, I'm like, open the door, Kanan. Open the door, Kanan. I was losing my mind, yo.
Oh man, that boy should have been bobbing. We should be weaving.
Nah, that's why I said, like, so everybody was like, oh, Kanan wasn't gonna hit his uncle. I said he didn't have time.
He didn't have a chance. The first one, he was asleep for real. But
Yeah, yes, he was. Like, he was in it. I said, ooh. He ain't playing. So look, so he started to have out his gat because I was like, where did his gat go? Because I was like, did he knock it out his hand or what? And then Juke, she had the gat too, and then she's like, oh, it's daddy.
Everybody put their shoulders down once they saw Marvin, but by the time they figured out what was coming through, that hand was already through the door.
Yes.
Mom.
With you. Tell her.
look good. So now I'm gonna have to.
And then you get even.
Yeah, Joke was like, no.
That boy was asleep on his feet. The only reason why he was standing up is because Marvin had him by his shirt like this. He was asleep on his feet. I'm sorry. That first one was it. He was in La La Land after that. Sleepy bye-bye.
It was good. It was good. I was like, every hit, they built this because I'm like, they built this. And Sasha Penn, he wrote this straight. They said 50 Cent posted this clip on his Instagram, and he said that Sasha Penn wrote all 18 episodes by herself. What do you think about that? I want to know who produced this episode.
Yeah. Because I want to say one of the last episodes, didn't Tommy produce one of the last episodes?
Tommy, yeah, but this one, like, those hits look so real. Like I was satisfied.
Shout out to London Brown. He has been carrying this entire season. Uncle Marvin has been carrying. You understand me?
Yeah.
Telling you.
He has been. He's been like, we love him so much. It's gonna hurt because we know.
Well, see, this is why Grown Kanan is one of my favorite characters. Every little aspect of what you're seeing from season 1 to season 5 is what molded him to being the vicious person we see in season 1 of Power. You see how you just walk in the room and just beat the trash out of somebody and be like, oh, okay. Normally situations happen. You could just talk it out and maybe things will happen. No, Kanan is putting hands and feet on you to get results immediately. He learned that from Breeze, Uncle Marvin, Uncle Lou. His mama ain't no shrub either.
Oh, well, come on. We know. We
She's
know.
vicious. Yeah, what you say? All I see for me, stay up, gangster. Yeah,
I like that.
He ate them words. He ate them words. He ate them words. He warned him last episode. Boy, you don't want it with me. You can't even
gangster. Slam.
I'm on such a mountaintop. You can't even look up and see me. Don't do it. Sometimes you got to heed folks warning, man. Sometimes you really got to do that.
Nah, Kanan earned that. Like he earned that the first episode.
He did.
But I watched back other clips because everybody's like running them clips now, and he been dying to get at Kanan, but Rock kept saying no, because he was like, yo, Kanan need a good behind whipping. He need this. Yo, Marvin walked up there and said, maybe because your daddy ain't around, you acting the F up, but I'm putting you in your place today.
If he would have knocked Kanan out and then took off his belt and then beat him while he was on the ground, I'd have walked away. I'd have walked away. Oh Lord, I'd have walked away. This should have been happening to you. I'm telling you.
But you know what? This was so perfect because, that's why I was like, well, why Marvin ain't try to take him out? You know what I mean? So it was perfect that it was just saved by Jukebox because it was perfect. He needed to try to take him out. Like that would have been true to Marvin's character. It was perfect.
What's sad to think about that is Jukebox basically saved Kanan's life, all for her to turn around in the OG series to get done in by her own cousin, the dude's life she saved.
I know.
That is wild.
That's what everybody's saying. And yo, her scene was similar to the way Marvin knocked Kanan because it was like against the wall because they, they're running all these clips now.
I'm anxious to see how all of this is going to end because it's too far gone. Lines have been crossed. Blood has been shed. Yeah.
Real quick though, and all I see for me, yeah, you're 100% right. They made Marvin like Jerome in the sense of like, we love our uncle. Jerome from Snow. You watch Snowfall? Like, we love Jerome. We did. Love for him. And I was like, yeah, they did do it.
Teach a man how to squabble. Yeah, we love Uncle Jerome, man.
DeMarcus said Marvin pulled the strap on Kanan and didn't use it, and Flossie has the strap pointed. Yeah, so what about that? I didn't see it, but y'all keep bringing it up, and I've seen it on the internet. So what the hell? It probably has something to do with Jerika. Absolutely.
It does. It has something to do with Jerika. You heard what she said, because she's gonna do a little bit more investigating. Flossie, I mean, because one thing I know. The CIA ain't got shit on a woman when she looking for something. She's going to find out who this Kanan kid is. She's going to connect that. He's the reason why that judge got that bad dope and all of that. She's going to connect. She's going to pull the strap on him, not knowing that this kid is a vicious killer. I agree. Kanan going to get her up out of there.
So what you think? Maybe she's having Jerita followed or something to find out why she acting so weird? Because that is the trait of a woman. Like when she's like, just change, like what the hell's going on? Like it's always over a man. That change, that drastic change. I'm like, is that what a dress did? Why you get her that dress, Kanan?
Man, just the fact that he like her. When she said you don't have to pay me no more, I said no, Kanan, pay her and tell her to leave. Tell her to leave.
Why? Why did you want her to well, I get it.
We know how that whole situation where him and their baby ends up happening in the future. Did Jerita even find out what happened to Sean? Really? I don't think she did.
Of course not. That's not nothing Kanan would say. Well, maybe. I don't know. Because that wasn't a secret. No, it was a secret because Ghost and them didn't even know.
You didn't find out till later. And he only told Tariq for real. Ghost kind of had to figure it out for himself. He told Tariq, I killed Sean.
Yeah.
And he told Juke. Because she thought Ghost did it.
That's crazy. Oh, yeah, because she was like, and he took out your son. And you so punked. Like the only person that punked Kanan, older Kanan, was Juke. That's
Yep.
why I'm like, where is this? But they seem like they were still a little close, but they seem like they wasn't. Did they seem close to you?
You know that scar that's down the side of his neck. They're supposed
Everyone
to be
keeps talking about that.
They're saying that Juke is the one who gave him that. Now, I think Juke will be featured somehow, some way in Power Origins. And if anything happens to Marvin and she feels like Kanan had something to do with it, they're gonna fight.
Yeah,
they're gonna fight.
And Jukebox was nothing, never ever to play with. Like even when Kanan was a kid.
Not at all. Not
they
at
always
all.
weird jukebox. Like she always handled. She's a baby rock.
Even Kanan thinks she's a little crazy because she was running around with the gun. What he told her, when you start walking around strapped, this girl. Remember when they stuck up all them kids at the basketball court?
She was laughing. She was in her element. She didn't realize how bad she loved that.
Kanan thought they was finna walk away with a body because she was loving it too much, having the gun on them boys in the basketball court when they were looking for who killed Fame.
And they peeing on themselves. Or I was like, and Kanan's like,
look, he wasn't ready. He's like, okay, Juke. Yeah, what she said.
And like you said, you had me dying. You said she being out for her next one.
Man, I'm telling you, she's literally a Terminator. If you say go and get him, she's gonna be ready for it. She's gonna be ready for it.
Cause you was like, she got excited when that knock on the door happened. And then she's like, oh,
she's ready. She's ready. Her and Kanan are gonna fight. She's gonna cut his neck. He'll probably let her go, or she might just straight up go ahead and give him the 2-piece dinner and the biscuit. She might beat him up and give him the cut.
Do you think it's gonna happen? Okay, so by the way, I read in Origin she is coming back, but it's not her. So they're gonna time jump it and give her a new character because I guess this one wasn't able to play.
Okay. Her. If it doesn't happen in towards the end of this season, it's definitely going to happen in Origins. It's definitely going to happen in Origins.
Because Origin is a time jump, though. It's a nice time jump.
We have to explain why she even ended up in DC. Remember, she doesn't want to leave New York because she says her father's here. That's all she has. That's the only person she wants to be around. If Marvin isn't there, there's no reason for Jukebox to be there.
Well, we know something's going to happen to Marvin. Like, he's not, I think. What do you think about this little girl? I think it's something to do with, or maybe he's gonna go on a run. Okay, no, that's wishful thinking.
Yeah, don't look. We know Unique is the only person to make it out of the Power universe in one piece, having did all the dirt that he did. He's the only person who made it out. And who's to say they won't bring him back in Origins on some? He coming back to New York to reclaim his throne. He might be.
I would be so turned off.
You don't think they should do that?
No.
I don't think they should either, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did, if they just needed a couple of villains to be around there, even though nobody's a good guy.
Sasha Penn got like a lot of praise for the way Unique exited. It was I thought it was masterpiece. Like I thought it was just so fitting. Because that was hard to, and a lot of guys, because I spoke to and they watched the episode, and they was like, the way he was feeling was very real. Like, who am I outside of this? Like, can you imagine him being at an office job talking about get to work?
By the time he figures that out, the jail bars might be closing on him, ladies and gents, for that whole situation, because they wouldn't have brought that little girl up once, now twice. And it was a white guy with tattoos. That's not sticking. And you're gonna press this little girl who doesn't have a home, who likes the family that she's with. Hey, look, Uncle Marvin only come around every now and then to get me some ice cream. This is where I live at. He did it. He cheated on his taxes last year too. Yep, she's gonna be on all that.
That family, like that family is toxic. Gerard is the one that got her in trouble the first place.
Yeah, I don't know. Jukebox could eliminate Amber. That name is escaping me. Amber's
a little girl.
The thing is, Juke taking out the little girl. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. Even Michael Myers don't kill little kids. I don't know, man. I don't know.
So the thing is, a lot of times I forget people's names and I'll start talking. Next thing you know, they be popping that up, especially. Right. And I'd be like, yo, DeMarcus, because everybody be knowing DeMarcus, CJ, Harris, all of them. and Steven, they'll just correct me. But then like I was like, DeMarcus, how the hell you know that? He'd be like, oh, because he watches caption. So it'll say, I guess, name in a parenthesis. I don't know, but he be knowing.
I'm old too. I watch captions too. Ain't no wrong with that.
Really? I was like, get those words off my damn screen. I be trying to, like, if I need to.
I have to, because like shows like Game of Thrones, I get the things that they're saying, but I need to pinpoint exactly what they're saying sometimes, because they talk really slick in that show. So
I love it. Oh, by the way, real quick, I have to ask you, because that last episode was crazy. And I know we are definitely still talking about Raising Kanan, but Corliss, her not claiming this black man kids. Well, it's his fault partly because he waited so long. But yo, I don't like her for that. I was like, I'm done with you, Rhaenyra.
Okay. My thing is, I'm looking at it probably from the way that you're looking at it, that anybody's looking at it or whatever. They not legitimizing your kids, Corliss, because they're black and you black. You're the richest man in Westeros and people hate you for it. I literally saw a meme about this. I literally saw a meme. Somebody had a picture of Corliss and a picture of Rhaenyra, and they like took the eyes and the mouth and they were acting it out. And he was like, why won't you legitimize my children? Jace died a bastard. Your sons died bastards. Why can't he was like, because you're black. Your kids are black, you're rich, and people hate you for it. Them kids became your kids 2 episodes ago, fool, out of 3 seasons. And now all of a sudden you want to legitimize my kids. You could have been did that. You were walking past them in the fish market every day. Now you want to hurry up and get everything legitimized. It's my first day on the job. I just became queen. I got other things to deal with besides cleaning up your deadbeat mess.
And this is why you should record. You have a beautiful personality. I don't know. You dropping the ball. But anyway, because I know we getting off. Everybody came for Raising Kanan. I don't want to do what you do. Jumping on 3 different topics. But you should have definitely, because I was curious. I was like, well, I wonder what he think about raising the dragon, because that was some serious stuff.
Yeah. I love that show, man. I love just about anything that comes out of that universe. They have
it's good. Yeah. It's good. But maybe I'll have you back when I really don't talk about dragon, only because I do the video, but I don't have y'all don't be watching dragons like this, guys.
Y'all don't be watching black people flying on dragons? Come on, man. I saw somebody say the other day, if you watched House of the Dragon instead of watching the BET Awards, your black card is questionable.
Well, take it away, because I definitely watched House of the Dragon.
Question mine. I was definitely watching House of the Dragon. Ain't watched the BET Award in years.
I was on the flight actually watching it. I was on the flight with my little headphones. I was like, oh, it's starting. All right, hold on 1 second.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle. For sure.
Money, green, green, money's all I need. Money, get it, money, without honey, get the never get it real.
DeMarcus Van says, Amina captions help you take notes on the show also. I know. This is why I be out to lunch sometimes. But yes. But yeah, you definitely do got to do the dragons. But maybe I will do a live, because more people. You actually do get more people when you do lives, because people just randomly because after that mess, I'll just be searching for it. And I'm like, oh, somebody's live. They're talking about it, and I'll just wander in to the House of Dragons.
My wife's been telling me to make separate videos about this along with the live. So you're not the first person to say that to me. Maybe I need to go ahead and listen to her and get that done, because it is a lot to take in all in one sitting. But I'm smoking the whole time, so I'll be liking what I'm doing. But
that's what I'm saying. If you like what you're doing and you talk, just do it. But you have to people come in for one thing and one thing only, and then they're out. And that's how you lose people, because they're like, I don't watch this. What is he talking about? This is, you know what I mean? I was like, no, you did not. You did something where you did 3 completely opposite things. And I'm like, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he did not. All I see for me says I watch House of the Dragons too. I will tune in. Yes, I don't know. I just don't want to be sitting here talking to myself about House of Dragons, but I used to be sitting here talking to myself for sometimes Raising Kanan or whatever, but it's getting more and more. So
I was talking to myself a whole lot when I was talking about Welcome to Derry, when I was talking about that show.
That was a good show.
That was a great show, and I can't wait for the next season to come out. Where all my Darians at? You know what I'm saying? My dairy folks, you feel me?
Yeah, people, they watch this because all of us, we go in and out and we talk about it. So yeah, you need to meet everybody. Like it's a nice little community.
Okay, I'm down.
Anyway, I think is that all we doing? Are we done? I think that's about it, right?
Quick early predictions. Who do you see not making it out of this series? Who do you see not making it out of Raising Kanan, excuse me.
Raquel Thomas. You mean by arrested or by unaliving? Like they'll never come back.
They not making it out. They're not making it out, period. Because arrested, if you're going to jail for life behind RICO or whatever the case may be, you're out of the game. So unalive, taken off the board. Who do you see being taken off the board before this season is over with?
I want to give it to Raquel. I do want to give it to Raquel. I don't know why, but I think Marvin is going to get arrested. Even though he could get unalive, I think, I see Pops. She earned it. Well, no, this season, I see Pops. And then why not? What the hell? Snaps too.
I see them both gone. I see them both gone. Remember, this is the Power Universe. Since when have we not seen family turn on each other? Once they connect the dots of what happened with Fame and Crystal, and then this whole little side thing where they're trying to cut Snaps and Pops out, it's just gonna furthermore. You know what, Kanan, man, you could run this. I've been thinking about that my damn self. Maybe we should be doing everything. That's gonna be him. I'm telling you, they're gonna put together a plan. They're gonna take them off the board.
Yeah, okay. I see Snaps and Pops.
If we really find out, even though that's not his son, I believe Breeze did have some sort of love and connection for DEF CON, especially if we find out that Snaps and Pops were actually the ones who took out DEF CON.
I mean, I believe they definitely are sneaky enough to do it.
They are. They are the sneakiest of the sneaky. I never like a fast talking nigga, no way. Dude that played as the bunk on The Wire, that's Snaps, right? Yeah.
Snaps. Hold on, because I do like his acting. He's amazing.
He's fire, but he's so slick talking and sophisticated. You could see him doing some stuff like that. They puppet masters too. They're puppet masters.
They're the original. Like
they're really the big bads of Raising Kanan. They're the big bads.
They are.
They're connected to everybody. They were even connected to Ronnie because Ronnie used to run with them. So, yeah, I believe the two of them, Kanan and Breeze, are going to come up with a really, really nice plan to push them out of the way, whether it's getting them arrested or go ahead and unaliving them, as they say. Why do people say unalive? I hate that. But,
because YouTube, they like one of my videos did get flagged. And I don't know what I said. I've been seeing a lot of reckless stuff because I get away with it. So up until the video before last, I was like, I didn't get away with it. And I think maybe because I was hard on Tigger, or maybe I was talking about other crazy stuff with Tigger. So, but whatever it is, they said, bitch, you ain't getting no money off of this one. And it was, so when they do that, they hide it too. So yeah, I don't know what I said, but so now I'm trying to be like real more cautious. But yeah, because you say the word, the other words is like
word, yeah.
And then they hide you out of the system.
Oh, they kind of shadow you a little bit. Wow.
Yeah. So that's That
boy DeMarcus Vaughn said "Night Night" Raquel Thomas by Tremont. If Tremont comes out the cut on someone, he comes out the shadows like Batman and take his hood off. Yeah, Rock, you thought you was gonna get away. Nah, you not getting it. You know you got that slick hair. You not getting away.
Exactly. I saw the hair, the light skin. All of a sudden, you heard light skin hair, like with a curl wave. I was like, because you look just like, what are you like? Used to be a comedian or something? Because you master mannerisms.
Nah. I've never been a comedian. I'm not funny enough to do nothing like that.
No, you mastered the manner. This is the second person you mastered their mannerism. It was somebody else that you did earlier.
Kanan, everybody hates the way he talks,
you
man.
did Kanan too. Yeah. But it was somebody else that it was weird. I was like, that's their mannerisms. I forgot who it was, but whatever. But
nah, I don't know if I see Draymond coming out the cut. Draymond will be in Origins. I have seen that. Maybe he'll come back because I believe he's scared of Rock. I believe he'll come back once.
He's in Origins.
He's going to be in Origins. Draymond's going to be in Origins.
Definitely come back then. That's why DeMarcus keep bringing his name up. If he's around, then he's around.
I don't know. I don't think Amina, I don't think the man has the gumption. I don't think he does. I don't think he has the cojones to take out Raquel Thomas. I just don't think he does.
Nobody untouchable.
That's true. And
but
honestly,
he's coming around.
I thought Marvin was going to snap on her when she finally did tell him about Kanan. I thought Marvin was going to snap right then and there.
Yeah, because I saw the coming attractions and he was just like, you protected him still. It's like he kind of understands still. Because Marvin was like, I was going to kill him.
Yeah, she not going to do nothing to him. She might just get a game to him. She might literally lead a game so that he can do his thing.
But that's
too much of a happy ending. I don't like it. Bad writing. I don't like it.
She's not going to do that because they already said Unique is the only one that did that. She tried to. It didn't work. So, no.
Man, why do I see Rock laying on her back somewhere, man? I see her laying on her back somewhere.
So I have her being taken out. I have Marvin possibly jail. I have Stefano 100% getting taken out. Snap and Pops getting taken out. Look, I'm clearing the board.
Hey, I kind of agree with everything you're saying. Yeah, and Garcia, he's definitely up out of here. Yeah, Garcia's definitely up out of here. I don't like him no way. So.
I don't know if I see him out of here. Maybe he get too close to the real dirty ones, the big bats.
Well, not even that. Like I said, once Juke get the information that she need, I ain't like you no way. Fa.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. Because Jukebox is nasty. Who else? So who do you have staying besides Jukebox, Kanan, and Reese?
Well, who was this in the comments? DeMarcus Vaughn said Teresa Baselli, she's gonna cross over. Salute DJ Harrison. Yeah, she's gonna cross over. Who else do I see? Juke will be able to go ahead and go over to Origins. Kanan Breeze. We'll probably see Young Tommy and Ghost before this season is out.
That would be cool. Cause yeah.
If you look in the background when Raquel is trying to sell that little broken down strip mall that she bought.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think bought it? I think we know who bought it.
That's another question, who bought it? Because that person could be another big bad that leans into Origins. But if you notice in the background, you notice there's a bunch of graffiti on all the boarded up buildings. You see a graffiti word in saying Tommy. So Tommy's around right now.
Oh, you the little tagger.
Yeah, there's only one Tommy we know. Tommy's around right now. He doesn't have a nickname. Ghost is the only one with a nickname, and it was given to him
by Breeze. So Ghost doesn't have a nickname right now.
Not right now. He's not even in the organization yet because they're still trying to clear way so that they can actually build. They got to get Snaps and Pops out of the way, which is why I said that's coming very, very soon, sooner than later.
Yeah,
we can just run all this ourselves.
DeMarcus says Simon Stern purchased the South Side. Maybe it's somebody we know. Now, I don't know whether it's somebody in the future power or because the way they're like hinting at it, some stupid guy just purchased it. It's somebody we know.
She said it was some overseas buyer. He overpaid.
Yeah, it's somebody we know because they won't say the name. It's at the end, it's going to be somebody we know. And we're like, oh my God.
Here's another thing, another person who a lot of folks haven't thought about in a long time. What if D-Wiz's brother shows up in Origins?
I could, but Rock and all of them is gone. So
my thing is if I can't get you, the person who actually did it, I can get the next person close to you. Kanan's connected to all of that. You got my brother unalived.
Does anybody know that it was? Yeah, the streets did know it was.
The streets know. It wasn't a secret. The streets know what happened with that.
CJ Harrison says Helly Kilgore is still playing Taylor. Yes. Okay. We understand that, but they did say that they have a new jukebox coming in. So she's not going to, yes, she's going to be recast. So to me personally, jukebox character will get recast. Yeah, I read all of that. She gets recast and they time jump it. So they give you another person.
She got some big shoes to fill. Whoever they cast. Because old Haley, she did a thing. And she has a beautiful singing voice as well.
Yeah, but what about congratulations, CJ Harris. Happy birthday.
All right.
The first original jukebox was played by the first Black princess of Disney.
Tiana.
Yeah. What's her real name? And she also played in the Dreamgirls, but she was amazing.
Let me see.
Yeah, thank you. That's told you. All you guys are looking at the chat. Noni Rose.
There we go.
Yeah, all you guys are looking at chat. They quick. That's why I said.
I see. Chat is on it.
Yeah, they always be like, I never know nothing, and then they be like, oh.
I don't know, man. This season's gonna get a little dark because it's got to be a brighter day. It's got to be a brighter day and a fresh start for when they do the time jump for Origins. It's got to be
the board.
Yeah. This is going to end very bloody for the Thomas family.
Unfortunately, like I'm gonna cry when they take out Marvin or something happens to Marvin. Like that was my guy. Like I was all heartbroken. I hate watching him in pain. That's crazy.
Would you rather see Marvin get put in the dirt or for him to go to jail for life? I don't want to see either
one. No. You know what? If he goes to jail, he could get a spinoff in jail. Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see no bird in the cage.
Because if that was the case, they would just continue the story from when Kanan got locked up. They're going to end Power Origins with Breeze and Kanan, you know what I'm saying, being taken off the board. So yeah, I don't want to see.
So which one would I rather? Marvin jail or would he dead? Damn, I probably. I was gonna say jail, maybe. You would rather see him unalived?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you why, because he's already done the jail thing. You remember originally Marvin was the head of the Thomas organization, but he got on drugs real bad and he got sent to jail for some years. So him doing the jail thing, he might again, Kanan is molded by everybody that you see around him right now. Did he not bang out with the cops and said, I'm not going back?
Yeah.
Marvin might have the same exact energy.
I would, yeah, okay, maybe that'd be.
Woo! I don't know, man. This
taken out.
These last 4 episodes, sheesh. It's gonna be some shockers.
Jay Carlos says it's going to be a sad day when we see Uncle Marvin. Yeah, he is Uncle Marvin.
Yeah, it is. Because London Brown did his thing, man. The whole series, he did his thing.
He carried.
I like it when he be talking to Kanan. I don't care what you saying to you. You don't talk to your mama like that. I'll take my belt out and put it on you right now. You don't talk to your mama like that. When your mama move, you move.
He was a real uncle.
Cassius. Yeah, straight up. He's a real uncle. He remind me of my uncle for real.
I guess he's like a lot of people's uncles. He is that uncle, except for he's a real Ella too.
Yeah.
Like real. Yeah. And I knew Kanan ain't stand a chance when I seen him go to that bar and take out the Jersey dude. Somebody gonna say his name. You saw the way he was like. You remember Unique's dude at the bar?
Buddy, Akbar and them.
Yes.
Yeah, man, them cats didn't have a chance when Marvin came off in there, man. He already knew it. Anytime you see Marvin with that lollipop in his mouth, it's about to get bad for somebody. They
without even blinking, because the dude thought he was like, Whatever. Like the dude Akbar thought he was gonna take him out in 2 seconds. Marvin lit that everybody quick. I said I already knew Kanan ain't stand a chance.
Hold on. I will love when Marvin gets eliminated because he earned his death. Hold on, DeMarcus. How did he earn his death? Because Uncle Marvin ain't nothing but a gangster. You know what I'm saying? He's playing the game how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm looking at. He riding for his family.
All I see for me, y'all put Marvin to bed already. Marvin was one real deep on them boys.
He was one deep on them Jersey boys, and they thought they
one deep. Sorry,
over in Jersey. I don't know why them NY dudes always be trying to go for stuff that they be trying to reach too high. They need to be right here at one level so that they can just stay and play the game and stay afloat. He didn't even get to finish his sentence. Martin came in there with that lollipop and took everybody out. 2 Berettas, everybody. Man, I don't know. They're writing up, Amina. It can only go up from here.
Yo, Sasha Penn gonna run out of ink. He ridiculous. He's amazing.
Sprinkled in
Origin.
Sprinkled in with your man 50 Cent's input. Yeah, dangerous writing. I love it.
Let me ask you a question. Courtney Kemp or Sasha Penn?
Sasha Penn.
Okay, I give you that because she did Nemesis. No.
Exactly. Sasha Penn. Tell me y'all seen Nemesis. It was fire.
It was, but Sasha Penn then. Because I'm like, really? Courtney?
Sasha
Because I'm like, yo. Because but she did Ghost though. So I'm like, I don't know what happened between Ghost and Nemesis. It's like, it was good. Like, I love to see young black love, a good family and all that stuff. But she ain't do her research on most of that. Like, Raising Kanan, it was research. Like, my homeboy was like, yo, the low lies, like, it's so accurate. It's crazy. Even
back in New York City, back in the day. Yeah, the low lights.
Tommy figure. I was like, I remember that. My Pele.
When you hold on, DeMarcus Vaughn says, when you earn your death, you're a phenomenal actor or actress and done your job. I agree. If that's what you're meaning, then yes, I don't mind seeing Uncle Marvin go out. I just want him to go out like a gangster. I don't want nobody to get the drop on him. I want him to bang out. Do what Kanan did with the police. I want him to bang out. If he gonna go out, go out.
Oh God.
Nemesis was renewed for a second season. I'm here for it.
Yeah. I just hope she cleaned up her writing, but yeah. It was good. She just got to clean it up because I'm like, that psychotic cop, like, he was doing too much. It was just unbelievable most of the times.
Are you talking about fake Shamar Moore looking boy? Yeah, him. Yeah, he definitely was doing too much.
It wasn't his fault. It was written that way though.
But I always look at that whole situation as you always gotta, even if they're supposed to be a good guy, you always gotta be wary of people that would do anything to win. That's scary person.
Yo, leaving his son for no reason.
Come on, man. Courtney,
yeah. So I will say that she be in her feelings. All right. So real quick, look, this is why I'm never gonna go nowhere. Because she was like, Courtney Kemp is the real reason Ghost. Yes, for some reason I think 50 Cent was like, she had an attitude with Ghost and tried to write him off. And 50 Cent was like, nah, I got stuff to do, so I'ma go. But anyway, because she ain't like Omarion, because I guess he raised up at her. But so the real thing is, what's that guy y'all like and y'all still always looking for? The one she was sleeping with. Y'all gonna put in the comments in a few seconds. The dude.
Which dude? Who was sleeping with?
You didn't know Courtney Kemp was sleeping with one of the actors? It was her man.
I did not know that.
And then he disappeared and everybody keep looking for him. And I'm like, no. They broke up.
Come on, Paula Abdul. You can't sleep with the talent. Come on, man.
No, well, so in his defense, Two-Bit. I knew you guys gonna come with the name.
Nah, not Two-Bit was cracking her. Oh, yes. Man. I ain't know that.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know that. That's why that whole situation ended.
No. That's why he got put in, and then they broke up. So you ain't see him again.
Wow. Oh, so she wrote him off the show.
Correct.
She was in her Fifi's. Oh no, that's nasty.
Yeah.
You can't do that. We working, baby. You can't do that now. You can't do that now.
That's why I was like,
They gonna bring 2-Bit back. They gonna bring
2-Bit. Everybody putting 2-Bit. Everybody know it's not a secret.
They gonna bring 2-Bit back for Legacy. They gonna bring him back. He was too good of a character. He was too good of a character.
But the thing is, if you respect the writer and the writer say he's done, you can't bring him back because it's disrespectful.
Yeah, but Courtney Kemp ain't here no more.
It don't matter. You still gotta respect my reach.
I've never been in one of those rooms. You're probably right. Not Courtney Kemp from afar saying what I say. I said he ain't good.
I'm just saying, like, we're not together. Like, what you doing?
I said he ain't good. All right, cool. All right, you got it.
But yeah, that's why everybody be like, 2-Bit. I'm like, he ain't coming back, dude. Fix that relationship.
That's
what
a waste.
You cheated? Like, what'd you do?
That is a waste of a character. I actually like 2-Bit. He was a little one-dimensional to me, but I like 2-Bit.
Well, he was only put in there for a reason. I was like, okay, all right. Okay. I thought he was
at least gonna be back so that Tariq can take him out. Because bro, I'm tired of you coming around here punking me for my cars and all my money in my pocket and all that. You had to deal with my father, fool, not me. Now
that
you
was
don't my face before you get swole.
So out of all the powers, I guess it's safe to say, is it Raising Kanan?
As of right now, yes, because that last season of Ghost was a little predictable. It was a little predictable.
Okay. Well, Raising Kanan was always my favorite. That was I'm sorry, y'all guys, but forcing the Ghost 2 was just fillers, but Ghost 2 over Force.
Yes. Even though towards the end, that last season, Force wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Could have been better, but it wasn't bad.
Hold on 1 second. Oops. I gotta do my money thing again. My money don't jiggle.
My money don't jiggle. It folds. I like to see you wiggle for sure.
Money, green, money's all I need. Money,
get it funny with a honey, get it never getting real.
Yo, another thing about Courtney Kemp, real quick. This is why I told you nobody gonna ever come on my platform because I talk, but it is the way it is. I remember the first person I ever saw do reviews was Mark Dark.
It's your boy Mark Dark. Yeah,
Mark Dark, right? Yeah, congratulations to him. I'm still always gonna give him his props because
I love Mark Dark's work.
Yeah. So I think one time he said he ain't like a show. This bitch was in his comment.
Now she got at him in the comments.
He was in the comments like, don't give us some time or space or whatever it was. That he never said a bad thing again.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have nobody come on your show. She watching the comments. You ain't gonna have nobody. I know I ain't gonna have nobody come on my show. I know that. It's okay. You know what? I'm okay with that.
But you know who be coming on shows though? The dude from Force. He's a sweetheart. He actually do be coming on YouTuber shows. Crystal D-Mac.
Is it D-Mac?
No, it's not D-Mac. It's not D-Mac. It's the one that was like effing Shorty in the bathroom doing the Dougie.
Buddy, J-Nard. Yeah,
J-Nard, him. Like I actually seen him around a lot. He'll just be on a regular, like random, like somebody that don't even have much people. He just go on their podcast. He's a sweetheart. Amazing.
Salute to Buddy that plays J-Nard. He a real Chicago dude too, man. So salute to him.
Jay Carlos was like, Tyreek take 2-Bit car at the end of the book too. Yeah. Oh, Tyreek. Well, see, he might come back. You never know.
He come back, Tariq is gonna put something hot in his forehead. He better stay where he at.
CJ Harrison said, I'm more of a huge fan of OG Power and Raising Kanan. Yeah. Because there was one time, let me ask you a question. Well, I don't know, because Sasha Penn floored this last episode of Raising Kanan, but Snowfall or Raising Kanan? Ooh, got him.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to go with Snowfall. It was a little darker. It was a little darker. There was a little bit more bloody in that one.
But now, even though this season, because I know at one point they were neck and neck, but
man, Snowfall with the betrayal got dark. It got really dark. Yeah, Snowfall.
Yeah. Yo, the cousin, what was the name? The girl. I was like, she was amazing. She was horrible, but it was like, yo, I could see it. Like she was always there. It's not like
you talking about his auntie, Louis?
Yes. Who?
Louis.
Like
Louis got on my.
It was always there though.
She got on my nerves, bruh. Oh my!
The way they fought at the end, and the way he stole their money.
Oh, just got on my nerves. She wanted to be in charge so bad.
And you know how much of an impact Snowfall had. The fact that on Mother's Day they still post his mother. Happy Mother's Day to everybody but her.
But facts. her and the mother from Blow. Yeah, both of them. Get them out of there. Amen to Mark Dark.
I gotta look at Blow again because I totally forgot.
Oh, yes. You forgot what Boston George Mama did to him? Okay.
Huh?
I said you forgot what Boston George Mama did to him in that movie?
I gotta go. Let me write it down because I'm in for the weekend anyway. So
yeah, take some time to revisit that old classic right there. What are you looking at, Mrs. Johnson? Your son isn't any prize either. All right, got it.
Malcolm Mays is also, shout out to Malcolm Mays on Rebel from BET in 2017. Oh, speaking of Malcolm Mays, he was in Snowfall, right?
Yeah.
Totally different character.
I like him better as Uncle Lulu. I love him
as Uncle. Nobody likes him as what's the name. I'm not mad that Franklin even took him out.
He was doing too much.
He was doing too much
in the park. He was doing too much in the park.
Stay your ass in the house.
That's another thing. When folks get a certain level of entitlement, they feel like they don't got to listen to you. I'm the reason I started this barbecue shit, and it's the thanks I get. Come on now.
Yeah, Snowfall was the ish though, especially when Leon took out that kid.
How you feel about the spinoff that's about to come out with Leon and old girl Gail B?
So I trust the writers in Snowfall. It looks corny, but I trust the writers, and I think it's gonna be a wonderful show. And the acting was amazing or phenomenal. Franklin may show up too, you know.
See, I don't know if I'm gonna like this show. It looks
corny.
It looks like it's going to be very, very watered down you got big shoes to fill spinning off from Snowfall. Snowfall was action-packed, betrayal. And this is another show, much like Game of Thrones, much like Power, much like the Sons of Anarchy universe, where nobody has job security. You could be liking a character one week and the next week, bam, they're gone. I love shows like that. But this seems like it's going to be watered down. I don't know.
But you know what I thought about, and we got to do another live on that based on that. CJ Harris, before Ghost, Woody McClain played Bobby Brown. Yes, in the newer story. I like Woody. And Bobby Brown story. Also, you know he was Chris Brown's backup dancer, right?
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he be dancing in his videos.
He'll be back for Legacy.
I could see that. He could carry a show. I think he can carry a show.
He'll be working for Tariq, but he'll be back for Legacy. I guarantee it.
What I was gonna damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I on? We were talking about the drop, right? Damn. Don't know.
They mentioned the drop. Yeah, that's the
I was gonna say something and I was like, I can come right back to it, and then I jumped to. You
were saying the show was corny, but you kind of trust the writers. It looks corny though.
Writers, I do. I trust the writers. It's the same writers. They know what they're doing. I respect them. But it was something else that I was gonna. Oh, so think about it. Snowfall was based off of Ricky Rose. Yeah, Free Rick. The real Rick Ross. And I thought about it. They doing rap in LA. This is gonna be off a Suge effing Night. And I said that is a story to tell.
So there's a possibility there might be a Tupac-esque character in this show.
Well, I think that they will fall off if they do that, but they'll just have like a rapper. But I think it'll be like certain stuff. Like I think Leon might be the Suge Knight. And it will be interesting because Suge Knight like was terrifying dudes.
He's got a colorful story. He does. He's got a colorful story. And
nobody's ever been told.
Yeah. He's got a colorful story, and he definitely was feared out on the streets at one point, even when he was playing football. So
it's the same years. And Leon was very well respected. Like Leon get it in.
Yeah.
Leon want to leave his hood. It's his hood. So it's not like we're not talking about nobody out here. I think that they do have a story. I think they know what they're doing. I trust them. The clips look whack as hell. But Snowfall started off real dry. The first episode, 2 episodes.
They had to do some building. They did. We could see Sissy Saint in the drop. I don't want to see that demon.
Nobody want to see her.
I want to see that demon. She right behind bars where she fucking need to be. I don't want to see that demon, man. All you had to do was wait 2 seconds. All you had to do was wait 2 seconds.
He was never going to get it.
Hey, man, you don't give me that number, man. I'm going to have my mama do something real bad to you. I'm going to have my mama do something real bad to you. She itching right now.
I actually do want to see Louis.
That demon, man. If I see Louis, bro, I need her taken off the board in the drop. We need her taken off the board.
Yo, Louis thought she was doing ish with her little cowboy boots riding horses.
Oh, my God. Trash.
Donut twirl.
you know who Louis kind of reminded me of? She kind of reminded me of Lakeisha. You want to be something that you're really not.
Yeah, but she was. I was gonna say she was smart, but she was just evil, yo. But she was good. But I don't know. It was weird because we used to like her. It was Auntie Louie, but then it was like, yo, she really is a bitch.
Trash.
Yo, remember when I know we got off topic and we about to end, but because I did what I told you not to do. But
my bad.
No, it's good. But we went 2 hours, yo. I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it, that's what I get. I got ADHD, which is why it's like I be bored. Sometimes when I'll be like, oh, I'm bored myself. Bye. Damn, I said Louis, but it was something else. Oh, when Franklin walked up to the dude in the hospital and was like, it was Auntie Louie that tried to take you out. And then he walks off. I was like, ah!
Yeah, hey, look. By that time, Franklin knew who his enemies were. I could lose you. You just married into the family. I don't want to lose my uncle. You just married into the family.
No, but every second it was Aunt Louie. Hold on 1 second. Thank you to Marcus. He throwing money. I feel like I'm in the club. You know what club?
My money don't jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle, for sure.
Money, green, money's all I need. Money.
DeMarcus says, do y'all think the drop will be better than BMF? Absolutely.
Yes, anything is better than BMF. Trash. I hated that show. Oh, man. And then it didn't even end the right way. We didn't even see how they ended up in jail. Like, trash, man.
CJ Harrison says, cool, Amina, it's always great to see you, and it's very nice to meet you, Slay It, and I hope y'all having a wonderful evening. Peace and love. Thank you, CJ Harris. And
hello, CJ Harrison.
Happy birthday.
Happy born day, my brother.
All I see for me says, I love Louie still. She was trifling, but I like her character, it made that show. Like just her and Franklin going at it. And then I hated Teddy. Like Teddy was the worst to me.
Teddy was the worst.
He had no respect for Franklin. He was just so racist. Like everybody else, he treated with some kind of respect. He didn't even say hello to Franklin when he met him. He tied him up.
Facts. He did. Tied him up and made him work for him.
everybody else, please, maybe we can bargaining. It's crazy.
Yeah, he thought Franklin was ussy. That's why he was talking to him that way.
Franklin was a kid, yo.
Exactly.
Smart.
But
Smart,
a kid.
though.
But a kid.
Yes. BMF is back up on Starz app. Yeah, well.
I hope that don't get no views. Trash. I hate that show, man. Oh my goodness.
I mean,
I like how 50 told Big Me. She said, yeah, man, hopefully we'll be back for next season. 50 said, what season, little nigga?
But I didn't think honestly, it wasn't going to come back anyway. It was because they were dropping shows. Like if they dropped Power, you knew that was going. Like they couldn't even act.
What they were saying is like nowadays after you get to season 4 of a show, once you go into season 5, you have to pay the characters more money. You have to pay the actor more money, which is why they stopped these shows at season 4 and then do a whole new show in the same universe. So it's you're still getting the same pay. That is a hell of a way to not give somebody a promotion. It sucks.
It does. But I think Tyreek and Tommy got taken care of, the actors that really played them, because they actually are getting a director's cut on the new show's Force. But yeah, it sucks for everybody, the costume, everybody.
All that tells me is they had enough money to pay Ghost then.
That was sad. And he spoke up about it, and he not to speak too much up on it because he don't want to piss off 50, because 50 is petty, yo.
He is very. BMF season 1 and 2 was better than season 3 and 4. Agreed. Agreed. By the time we got to season 3, I was like, are they just letting like kindergartners and Head Start kids just in the writing room, just letting them write whatever? We gonna throw something at the wall and see if it sticks. Let's just see
the girl with the fire thing. Everybody hated that episode.
Henry, dude, trash. Yeah. I hated that character. My name is Henry. You gonna let her kill Braxton P. Hartnebrig? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it, man.
DeMarcus says Queen Louie was the female version of Franklin Saint.
And that's why they couldn't get along.
Was she though? Franklin was out of control too sometimes.
He was smart. He was.
When Franklin took out the cop, I was sitting there like the credits went off and it was rolling. And I was like, yo, did he really just do that?
Franklin did what he had to do. There were no unnecessary droppings, you know what I'm saying? Bodies dropping as far as Franklin goes, because he thought about everything.
Yeah. No, he was good. He was good. And
man,
I love the little emotion that Leon had. He was like, Franklin, when he saw Franklin all beat up, he's like,
when he was in jail.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah. And even Leon was so good when he took out the kid, and he was just so heartbroken. And Franklin mama came to see him and was just braiding his hair. Like that was some real TV.
A lot of intimate writing in there. Kind of reminds me of the writing from OG Power. OG Power had a lot of intimate writing and little nuances in there that made the characters be more fleshed out to where you could just get their emotions to. They're not just a drug dealer. You could get to know who they are on the inside.
Yeah.
So the writing does all of that. The Henry character was worse than Lamar. The Henry character was worse than Lamar. I will admit, because after they took Lamar out the first time and he came back, I was like, trash.
Because everybody liked him. They were like, let's bring him in. I'm embarrassed of my homegirl, yo. So I have a homegirl. Don't matter. Nobody's ever gonna know who she is. So I was like, oh my God, why Lamar is fucking her in the bathroom floor of a fast food restaurant? My homegirl was like, I love that ish. I said,
oh, when he had big girl in the bathroom cracking her? Yeah, nasty. I was on y'all knees. Ew, that was nasty, man. That was nasty.
I was like, oh my God, really?
He came out of there smelling like fries, amongst other things. Just nasty. Yeah, Henrietta was too much for TV.
Didn't he have a shit bag on him?
When he cracked, he might have. I want to say he did. Ew.
Straight out the hospital.
Oh, ew. Yeah, Henrietta was too much for TV. I just didn't like the character. I just didn't like the character. She, nah.
Lamar was a real star of BMF. Once he was gone from the show as regular, the show fell off. That is true, though. I mean, the first time, though, mostly when he came back, it was just like
when he was gone. That was a good way. Turn him into a crackhead. That was a cool way to get him up out of there.
And then they cleaned them up. Yeah, but that's what I did not like about BMF is that they could never just take somebody out. I'm like, yeah,
all this like, bringing people back and all that. It loses meaning.
It's just Meech always had to be nice about it. Oh, I didn't. And if he did take somebody out, it was by mistake. And I understand because they were trying to get him out of jail. So I'm like, well, then don't name it BMF. Like, do something else because you can't take somebody out. Like, it looked weak. He was always accidentally happen.
Yeah, true. I'm so glad that show is over with. Trash. Henry was a female version of Lamar and Ronnie Mathis. We're not going to disrespect.
Like Ronnie.
We're not going to disrespect Ronnie Mathis like that. We're not. We are not.
Ronnie was scary, yo.
That man had on glasses and high water jeans and motherfucking New Balances on and was terrifying. Yeah, man. I don't know, but I can't wait to see the next episode of Raising Kanan. It's gonna be
well, we got a break for a week, so there's nothing, and then the last 3 episodes is gonna be fire. Somebody's gonna go every episode because somebody's been going every episode. Like they really cleaning up, but he's cleaning up nice and smooth. So I think the episode last week, not this one. I forgot what happened last week, but it was good. But it seemed like he's always topping. I don't know what happened last week. I remember I was like, I couldn't believe it. It was good. And I was like, Courtney Kemp woke up and I know Courtney Kemp woke up and was like, damn.
Yeah, they're doing some amazing writing over there. They are. Like I said, it's the last season. Anytime you have a show that has the last season, every episode has to be a banger. It has to write up. There is no room for cruise control. We can have this little throwaway. It's the series finale. All bets are off. All stakes are high.
Yeah. So it's not, but they
all I see for me, you funny as hell talking about boot cut jeans. That boy Ronnie had on boot cut jeans with no boots. Boy.
He was so weird, yo. He was scary. I'm not even gonna lie. Like he's a scary what's that guy? Jaleel White, Family Matters guy, Steve Urkel. He was like scary Steve Urkel, yo. And he ain't care. That's the scary part too. And I couldn't even believe he wanted to sleep with that woman. I was like, oh, this is awkward.
She wanted to sleep with him.
Yeah,
he's awkward. He been in jail. When they were kissing, he looked like he didn't even know how to kiss her. That boy Ronnie was locked down too long.
That the real person that Lamar was based off is still alive. I know, but it's just that like they took him off, they got rid of him, and then he came back, and then they just. Yes, I saw The Polygamist. You said you saw it. Was it good though?
It was fire. It was fire. That boy Jonas was pulling some magic tricks, boy. I said it got to be money because any regular man in America could not pull off none of what he was doing. Jonas looked like Littlefoot, and he was out there pulling magic tricks.
But every man can with that type of power or money, and will pull off that. Like that's no lies told right there. Like,
and then he was playing in their face. He had the first wife living in the hood in that old Brady Bunch 70s house. Then he had kids with Joyce, moved her into a mansion, moved the side hooker into a mansion. Oh man, that boy was pulling magic tricks.
We ain't doing this. You gonna have my thing on 8 different topics.
My bad.
Juke has no fear, Ronnie. But yeah, I'm gonna end up like here. It's a good note though, but we do gotta have you back again.
I love it.
Yeah, we gotta set a time, whatever. You're actually I already know you was good because I saw your YouTube. I was like, oh, he's really good. You're like a diamond under like hidden all this time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You gotta do your content for real.
You're right. Sometimes I just don't be feeling so creative and I be needing to take a break.
All you gotta do is just talk.
I'm definitely back on it on Monday, y'all. I will be back on it because some things are coming out that we got to talk about. And I didn't even touch on what happened to that unfortunate young boy that went out with those group of white boys and he didn't come back. I didn't even touch on that yet. And that needs to be spoken about.
Yeah. So just title it, talk about that. And if you want to talk about something else, go off and then just do it again.
Okay. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that because you are definitely reaching. Your chat is showing up for you every time, whether you go live once or twice during the day. They show up, and I love that. Salute
It's
to the
growing.
chat.
You should saw my first time. I was like so nervous. And then I would tell my friend, I would have to call my friend and be like, yo, I'm going live. Just so like I could have one person in here.
Look, I have to salute to my wife. My wife shows up to every live that I do. If don't nobody show up, my wife show up.
Exactly. But that's what I have with my friend. And he used to always show up. Now it's like he don't got to hold my hand anymore.
Okay. Well, like I said, I don't know how you came through my feed one day, but I saw you and I liked the way you was talking. I said, okay, she up there talking that ish. Okay, Amina seen it.
Yeah, right. Once in a while I'll pop up on everybody's feed, and then all of a sudden it's like I just never know which video is gonna do it. Like my shy, I think was 20,000, and I'm like, and then I just disappear again. I'm like, what the hell?
You know, I've never seen the shy. Is this something that I should be watching?
No, it's the one that I did was why I'll never watch the shy again.
Oh, okay, all right, never mind.
Yeah, no. All I see for me says great live. Thank you. Stephen Harris says the Thomas family tension between Rock and Unique reach a breaking point. I know, resulting in Rock ordering Lou to take out Panissa, Unique baby mother, and their child to prepare for a full-blown retaliation. No.
Another person who I'm glad is gone, that B Rilla character. I was so glad when he got laid down.
I thought he was gonna get into trouble though. Like he didn't get into trouble.
He was so soft, claiming he was gangster. Oh my goodness, studio in every episode. I was so glad when he was gonna get him out of here. Partisan, get him out of here.
Yeah, no, it was irrelevant. He was taking up air.
Taking up air.
Team Matipa. What was your favorite lady in the Jonas thing, real quick? Just curious. No, I don't have a Discord. Do you have a Discord, Slayer?
I don't have a Discord.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite character, favorite woman from The Polygamist.
Yeah.
You know what? Joyce, even though she's the whole villain of that show, Joyce.
I like the daughter.
Which one?
The daughter that didn't like her father.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about. He never really recognized her like that.
No, not her. She was horrible.
The other daughter,
the real daughter. Yeah.
She was checking her daddy.
Yeah, like that. I was like, damn. This is the way you talk to your father,
right?
What'd you think about the son?
He was soft and too busy trying to be something that he wasn't. That whole Mr. I want to be, he learned real quick that being a nice guy don't get you shit when he came around the corner.
You know what it was, right? Because he was trying to treat her like a princess.
Yeah, she didn't want that. That was a creature of the night. She wanted to be treated as such, which is why when he came around the corner and she was giving his father that north and south, he was shocked.
You call it north and south?
I mean, I can't call it the real thing. She was giving him that north and south. You know, and she was playing sleep. Yeah. So yeah, when he saw that
north and south,
yeah,
that's creative as hell.
That changed his whole outlook on how he treated women. That boy. So you know how somebody when you see him in the movies and they be hurt and they crying in the shower and they slide down the wall. That boy held his chest and slid down the wall. Oh.
It was good. Yo, I was like, because I'm gonna tell you what caught me, and I was like, I can't believe it. When episode 10, all I remember was episode 10 when Jonah was effing Essie. I
knew that was gonna happen. I didn't know that they were married, but I knew that they were way too friendly. She's sitting on the floor with her feet and her thighs out and stuff. She'd have made that man a plate. I said, something about to happen right here. Hold up. Something about to happen right here. Next scene you seen, my man was over there riding that down. Pound town.
The daughter's name was Mpume. Yes.
Okay,
Mpume.
yeah. And Pume, she wasn't going at all. She was hip to all the trickery and all of that. She was hip to all of it.
How you be remembering everybody's name? That's ridiculous.
Hey, my man is a connoisseur. He's a connoisseur. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight. But yes, you definitely got to come hang out again.
I definitely will. This was fun. This was fun. Salute to the chat. It's your boy Slave DiBiase, the head, the emperor, CEO of the Offenders Initiative podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Salute to Amina, seen it. This was fun as hell. I'll be loving to bounce ideas and different perspectives off from other people, whatever. I love your work. I'm gonna get on up out of here, Amina. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And thank y'all guys, and have a good one. I enjoyed. Take care.
If you in the movies, here's the spot. Trendy gossip, no need to spin around the block. Just listen to the podcast. Amina seen it. Ooh, Amina seen it. Amina seen it. Amina seen it.